mistake, underestimating what you've taken on. I'm out of the cage, 'cause you opened the door. You're as innocent as gone. 'Cause if you're falling for me, just be one. 'Cause I don't think you're ready for it. I'm not the one to mess around. I don't think you're ready for it. Too many people done wrong. 'Cause I don't think you're ready for it. You best believe that time's up. I'm a murderer.
Fanny Skids with Our Lady Snowflower 90 proof. Hey everyone. Hello Yeleko. Howdy. Yo what s up mofos. Snowflower unite.
You made a mistake, underestimating what we would become. And now an escape is impossible. You're as innocent as gone.
Yo alls y'alls.
'Cause if you're falling for me, just be one.
Hey. Good evening heads. Twisting one up. G evening heads. Yo evening. Hey. Hack hack. Hey Mike. Lil more robot lady. Sup homies.
Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you may be on this big, flat blue disc that we call Earth. Thank you so much for joining us today and coming out to the
Video
stream.
card replacement working infinity loops.
How is everyone
Good
doing
morning,
today?
Vietnam.
The video card replacement is working great on
New
my
mic.
end. Working real good. No, same mic. Nothing new there. Just a new graphics card, which that's not that new anymore, I guess, now. How's
John
everybody
Doe
doing?
just got a stiffy somewhere.
How we feeling?
Looks real good here.
Well, good. I'm glad. Yeah, new PC is working out good. Took my old PC, put it upstairs for my son so he can start practicing Scratch on it. Which so far is working out. So that's sweet. Anyways,
Was you up?
moving right along. How is everyone doing today? Let me stop being such a rude son bitch and say hello. Mr. Brundle Fly, hello to you, sir. Good day. One Vision Ariel, how are you doing? June Loco, Papa Gamer. Who else we got here? Bitterroot, Gordon, 8-Bit FPV, my man. KJ, how you doing? How you doing? 661, what up, brother? John O'Connor, I'm Mr. Iron Mask. How you doing? Mr. Bergman, hello, sir. Chaotic, what up? Johannes, Mad Cow, Callisto. How's
That
everybody
is
doing?
nice.
How's everybody doing?
What up, bro?
Oh, nothing. You know, just another day in paradise. How's everybody feeling? How are we doing on Hump Day? Hump Day! Sorry, I forgot. I forgot we still got the echo on. We still got that epic robot lady echo on right now. The reverb is real. I like it. I might have to start doing announcements that way on stream. You know what I mean? That'd be
Doing
good.
good.
That'd be good. Be
60 seconds till the next race.
Johanna Snackle with
Heads, can you say happy birthday, Tiffany?
$5. Congratulations. Can I say happy birthday, Tiffany? I can. Happy birthday, Tiffany. I hope you have a good birthday. And if your birthday's almost over, then I hope it was good.
60 seconds until the next snowblower.
Maybe we need a little less reverb, and then we can make it like an announcement. Let me see. How about this? Oh, that sounds worse. Oh, it's way worse.
Snowblower.
Too much. Okay, how about that? Hello. Hello. Good evening. No, not enough. I think that first one's funny.
Arm you quads.
You know.
Fractal 75 landed yesterday. Such a clean build, lil more flex than I had expected. Interested?
Yes. It is. It's a
Now
nice
flower.
build. A very nice build.
I'm flying my F-75 right now.
Very nice.
Looks nice, 8-bit.
Hell yeah, dude. I was flying mine earlier today. I'm
I cried myself to sleep.
quite satisfied with mine still. Which, that's hard to do. That's hard to keep me happy with a quad for this long.
Yet Eve does such a great job on these. I bet one.
Yes, he does. Why am I so red? Maybe less red. Less red? Still kind of red. Whatever, it's fine. I'm feeling orange today, gentlemen. Anybody else feeling a bit orange?
Some ass clown stole mine. I was happy doing
That's
a full
right,
roll
Gordon,
in the
I
house
forgot.
without crashing.
That's right, I forgot. You got yours ganked off the porch or something, right?
I had to sign for mine.
Bastards. Bastards. I was doing a full roll in the house without crashing. That's where it's at, brother. Hit it up. Do it up. Get it done. And then one day, you'll be sitting here like me, laughing at those protractors. Just laughing at them. Protractors. Get out of here. Show you where you put your protractor.
I might send you resin propellers.
Up your poop chute.
LOL.
I saw those iron masks. I'm interested. I'm interested. What'd you print there? Are those
I am to
40
the point
millimeter
in
props?
flying where I am afraid to break stuff. Walksnail VRX is legit.
Yeah, Gordon, that's kind of
Protractor
just like
ass
a
motherfucker.
that's kind of just like always a position that you're gonna be in. I'm still in that position. So, yeah, it's always a worry.
Started
You're
doing
always
power
worried about
loops.
breaking something, you know? That's just nature of the beast, unfortunately. Started doing power loops. Oh, shit.
What happened to the Grim Protractor?
The Grim Protractor?
Hi, it's my first time here. I'm super noob in FPV. I don't speak
I don't
English
know.
well. D.
I don't know what
In
happened.
unbreakable propellers.
Is it Juka? I hope I'm saying that right. Anyways, no worries on your English, and welcome.
I just feel better with replacement parts. Welcome.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. Alrighty, we're gonna be flying in Velocitron a little bit today. Kind of a shit.
Whoa, your English is terrible.
Kind of a shit day for me.
Question: I can fly
oops.
great. My whoops
Like-
indoors on horror mode.
like
Air
in,
mode is a disaster and a
I was
pain.
wondering
How
why
long
it
you
felt so
recon
weird.
to get used to air mode?
So
We
yeah,
all
I just
speak
kinda wanna
bad
chill.
English. Come on in.
Um,
I wouldn't have known.
Question: I can fly. I can fly great my whoops indoors on horizon mode. Air mode is a
I don't
disaster and a
think
pain.
anyone would be known.
How long you reckon to get used to air mode? Papa, it's gonna be different with everybody.
It took me 1 week to fly acro indoor.
But the sooner you start, the better. 1. 2, don't be afraid of crashing. It's going to happen. Everybody's is going to when you're learning how to fly acro. Practice over soft things so you don't break anything. So like practice acro in the house. If you only have your house, practice
Papa
acro.
Gamer Sother just put in stick
And
time.
like
You will get
fly
a quick
like
moment and you will
towards a
get there.
couch. Fly like towards a couch in your house and like try doing a flip or a roll when you're getting close to it. And that way, if you don't recover, you'll just right into the couch and you'll be fine. Or outside in your front yard,
Johannes
backyard,
Knackle, are you
over some
flying
grass
acro all the time now?
at a park.
Great.
But yeah, turn
Yep,
horizon
just clicks
off
one day.
and go straight acro. And yeah, one day it's just gonna feel like second nature. You're not even gonna think about it, and then you'll just be in it.
That what I do the roll over the bed or couch.
Nice, yeah, perfect. You got the right idea. Just keep practicing that until you get used to it. You'll get used to the way that the quad moves and how quickly it turns and rolls
8-bit
and all that.
FPV Deck 72, that's my favorite part of flying those clip
And that'll help
moments.
you a bunch. And your flying is just nice and slow. Take your time. There's no rush. Switching over to acro from horizon or angle is not easy.
I haven't gotten my resin printer working yet. Heck yet.
I like taking these little tunnels upside down. How nuts is that hang time? That was sick. I'm going to do that again. Hang on. Get up there. You get up there. You silly salamander. Oh, not enough, not enough, not enough. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ah.
What's wrong with resin printer?
Buttered biscuits.
Yeah, Gordon flew 6 packs indoors today.
Hell yeah, man. Put in that indoor time. Pack after pack after pack.
You really
and
have to force yourself and just fly
don't-
shit tons of packs in acro in the house to get comfy.
don't push yourself to be doing tricks every single pack. Just flying around and just getting used to the sticks and like keeping yourself balanced. You know, finding your center of balance so you're always being able to find your level spot and all that. That's so important. And you can learn that just by like cruising. You don't need to do anything crazy. You don't need to be doing tricks and rolls and power loops and all that. Just normal old flying and balance. And then once your thumbs get used to that, you know, just second nature. Just feels it.
Papa Gamer Sother used the switch in flight that helps, like flying over the pillows or the bed. Flip the switch into acro. Also keep the quad moving.
Bro, that's so sick.
What am I do it wrong doing full send?
Oh, it's so sick. Sorry, I really like this little downward.
Did my first half
hollow.
Maddie inside today through the doorway. I was so CK'd. Yeah, that does true.
First half Maddie through a doorway. Woo, buddy. That's big moves. That's good. That's what's up, man. I'm so proud of all you guys. Getting out there,
Dan
putting in the
Farley
acro
half
work,
Mattis feel so good.
putting
The
in the
head
stick
got stuck
time.
down close to the bed and would only move if I manually turned the lead screw. I think it needed to be greased, but now Z needs to be set. Dan Farley, yeah dude.
No, frig off. Oh, we're diving that. No, we're
I
not.
got them on
Yes, we
lock
are.
outside, but when I step inside on a hoop it's a whole new ball game. LOL.
Yeah, yeah.
Kiki, I will learn bad English here.
We'll teach you plenty of bad English here.
Love hitting the gaps in the chairs at full throttle.
Oh, yeah. Oh, got a glimpse of Boner FPV's new map for
My man
Friday.
a bit snuffy today, hoping you get well soon.
Looking forward
What's
to
him
that.
that?
This is Velocidrone.
I still haven't broken a Meteor 65 frame, but I haven't found a strong canopy yet. Betaf looks like it's flexi plastic, but it only works with their cameras unless I glue one in. No.
Bad for life. Go
My issue
for
is I always forget to throw basic tricks
B-Brain
into the mix, so my split S sucks.
V2. B-Brain V2
I got my
canopy.
Rini Motors screws in today, brought my hoop down
Probably
to 17G.
one of my favorite
I
canopies.
didn't use
like, period,
keys on
for
lead
whoops.
screw. The B-Brain V2.
Flew that Acro B a little bit more today.
Robot lady can make sounds too. My fave canopy is the
Precisely.
Tiny Hoop 3D print for the pinch.
That one's okay. I don't like how low it sits to the flight controller. It basically puts the base of your camera on the flight controller. I like the B-Brain because it has the risers on it. It's got the little feet on it, so it lifts it up a little bit higher off the flight controller. So if you want to squeeze like an EP2 or a VTX or something underneath it, you know, it's nice. It fits.
Your might bend or lose clamps. I like the new Skirch G Strange Camox.
8-bit with the self-promotion. I like it.
I am power looping the coffee table, just having issues with when to come back down. I end up flying inverted across the room into the wall. I like the B-Brain to use them on my outdoor micros. I find though that with the B-Brains my cam wires aren't long enough a lot of the time.
Oh, okay. Okay, I can see that being an issue. Yeah, power loops in general
Gordon, I did that today into the blinds.
are kind of a
John,
feeling out
do
thing.
You have?
As
Robot
well as like
Lady
a do.
S gonna have
like
a
you gotta
spaz
do,
attack
but you also gotta
over,
kind of
LOL.
feel it out as well. Kind of gotta feel how far back you need to flick by how far you just flew under.
I flow windows through many times, LOL. Spaz. Johannes Knackbull, right, to be honest, this is all great fun.
You baby.
Creolite Hallet 1.
Oh.
Gordon, yes it is, sir.
Oh,
Robot Lady
nice.
S gonna have a spaz attack before this is over, LOL.
Oh, she'll be fine.
8-bit FPV deck
we've put her through some
glow.
We've put her through some shit
already. There is
already.
a gorilla in the chat. There is a gorilla in the chat.
Uh-oh.
Does yours have an SD card slot? My Elegoo Mars only has a USB port for a memory stick, I assume. Kind of annoying.
Oops.
What up? I will get ballsy when I
What
have
up,
more
though?
parts on hand. Throw banana. I am a gorilla.
I just deleted the throw banana function tonight. The throw banana is officially gone. The banana competition is over. I need to throw, what, pineapples next? What's next?
Heads, you running Blue Jay on any of your whoops, and why not? For power loops I try to do
I
it
do
a bit
run
on
Blue
the side
Jay
first,
on
look
all
over
my
the
whoops.
shoulder style. USB
no
stick
BL
Wi-Fi
heli
printer
anymore.
wire connection.
Unless I'm on a bind and fly and I'm doing a review, like today, flying the Acrobee. Or no, that's on Blue Jay too. So never mind. No, yeah. Unless it's on a bind and fly.
Jesse to miss TH in Affinity Loops chat.
I don't.
What about the kids falling off bikes' heads? Did you retrieve that sound clip?
That one's not back, but I literally right before stream just started putting Letterkenny quotes
Heck yeah,
back
he
on.
did.
Fucking 10 ply, bud.
Like just started putting them back on. I have the folder still open on my stream PC because I was sitting here adding sounds back before stream started.
Kinda dumpy teehee. Teehee.
I want a teehee that's on a button so I can do it on my end whenever I want, you know?
Teehee.
Nothing better than a fart.
Hee.
Except kids falling off bikes, maybe. Fuck, I could watch kids fall off bikes all day. I don't give a shit about you kids.
There you go. So I don't have the actual button hooked up, but we still have the sounds. The sounds never went away. Those were just in a folder. They just need to be added back to the hotkeys, that's all. So.
Allegedly.
I'll get it done one of these days. When
When
I'll get it done? Well,
Are all Audi Blue
You
Jay
don't get to know
compatible
everything you
because
wanna
my
know when you
fly
wanna know.
Wagaku 16
You don't get
by
to know.
16 stack dozen T
You
take
just
Blue
don't.
Jay.
you don't get to
I
know
love it. I
everything you
don't
want
give
to
a
know.
shit about your kid.
Oh, God. Are all all-in-one Blue Jay compatible?
Infinity Loops Jesse P missed the Infinity chat because of RTT.
I think because of the ESCs, it would be more than anything. But I'm pretty sure, for the most part, I don't know that I've run into one yet on newer stuff that you can't flash Blue Jay to. Maybe like some older shit, maybe? I don't know. I don't think so. I think all of them, for the most part, should be fine. Oh no. Woo!
If it's not Blue Healy 32 then it's Blue Jay compatible. Anything but Blue Healy 32. Hey. Papa Gamer Sother, try it. I'm late.
You should try it.
2.5 years of
You are
flying
late.
and I might
Late is
finally be
not
flying
great.
with someone thanks to Mr. E.
Late is not great. Oh, hell yeah, kids. That's sick. Jesse P missed the infinity chat
Sup,
because
Ivix,
of
you need a
our
flogging.
teehee.
Gordon will try.
Johannes, what the fuck are you talking about?
Hell yeah, kiz.
What? He missed... Jesse P missed the infinity chat because of our teehee? Like he missed it like he was like sad because he wasn't here for it? Is that what you mean? Or he missed it like he didn't see it? I'm so
At
confused.
Whooptopia. Hey, Ivix. Yeah, he missied us.
Oh, he missed us like, yeah. Like he wishes...
He shouted you out.
He wishes we were there. Did he? I missed that part. Oh, wait, no. Are you talking about when I came into stream? If you're talking about when I was typing in chat, I do remember that part.
Hey Heads, what quad is your go-to in Velocidrone?
The Yakuza. I like the Yakuza the most. I think it handles its weight.
He mentioned
The
he
best.
missed the teehee in the chat at Whooptopia with Robot Lady.
Oh, did he really?
I watched so much
Oh,
Whooptopia,
man, I missed
was
that part.
hooked.
Yeah, Whooptopia this year was sick. It was a lot of fun to watch. You know, spectating was fun. Honestly, kind of glad I didn't go. I think it would have been sick to go and like meet people and everything. Don't get me wrong, but I am a bit of a introvert, and I'd much rather be at home, like chilling on stream, watching it with you guys, than be there. You know.
And mentioned Robot Lady was a no rinsing the race.
And then I got to be there with people, and I got to like talk
Gordon,
to
it
people.
feels good. I'm planning on going to a club one Thursday where a lot of other hoop pilots fly.
You know what I'm saying?
Introvert, really?
Yes.
Good evening, Heads and Tails.
I'm an introvert unless I'm around other
You should
introverts.
have been the announcer.
If I'm around other
I am
introverts,
jealous,
then I'm
kids.
like super extrovert. I don't know why. It's like I want to like force the whole room to just talk or be more excited
Feel yet.
and be more willing to like be there and engage.
Sup, Poodlehawk FPV.
But yeah, I totally get not wanting to. I get that. But no, I had fun just sitting around the house, and I mean, I had to be here for other shit off stream, but I had fun streaming those. I'd do that. I'd do that every Whooptopia. That was fun for me. I saw XJet put some video out today on the FAA. I'm gonna have
The
to go watch
question
that
is,
later.
how introvert are you from 1 to 10?
I'm probably
Hey,
like
guys.
a 1.5. I'm pretty low.
SSPSPSPSPSPSPSPSPSP.
I think, honestly, It
Hey,
hit me
Johannes.
like when I got older.
Nice review drop.
I think it's just because I just don't
Any
want to talk
whoops
to some
stuck under
people
you
sometimes.
Crocs.
You know what I mean?
Gordon, do you not have anything like that where you are?
Y'all get that feeling sometimes where you're just like, I couldn't be bothered to talk to people today. I just want to like, everybody leave me alone. Let me do my day and let me go to bed. You know? I have those days often, but I usually just push through it. Oh God. But
Chet
yeah.
basically said the FAA could give a shit. I don't think so. I am in Missouri, will search and see. That's the reason I like hooping alone. I've never watched FPV racing before, tuned into Whooptopia though, had it streaming in kitchen all day. Kids were actually into it.
Oh yeah, man.
I don't know
Yeah.
any pilots or places around here, any fly whoops or quads.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun, fun spectator sport, especially when like everybody there is all into it. You know, like the casters are into it, and the whole crowd's into it. Yeah, it's just electrifying. It's fun. It's a fun little
What
event.
part of Missouri are you in? But my wife hated it, lol. Her XS name was T-Dog, lol. I'm a big introvert, a couple of days being around close friends, and
Oh,
I feel
no.
like I need to
Her
just shut
ex's name was
myself away
T-Dog.
for a day or so. It seems to
Oh
exhaust
man,
me.
and she had to listen to a stream
Hello.
of just a whole bunch of people saying that name over and over and over again.
45 minutes west of St. Louis.
That's rough. Well, I'm glad at least the kids enjoyed it. That's cool. My son enjoys whoops and flying and everything.
Gordon, you can race the mosquitoes in Missouri.
Makes life easier when you can like share a hobby with your children and they're just as interested in it as you are. It's a pretty fun little bonding experience. So my son being real into coding and like computers and shit has
Gordon,
me ecstatic.
definitely have a look about. You might surprise yourself. I know I did. LOL.
I'm not big into coding
Sweet,
or anything,
I'm about
but
30 minutes east of St. Louis. Have to get
big into
together.
computers. So having my son be into them is cool. I'm like, God forbid, dude, please just don't get into working on cars and want to do that as a living. If you can get into coding, just get into coding. Please.
Johannes Knackbull, mosquitoes are bad.
I got a Mosquito XL upstairs, bind and fly. I'm getting ready to do a review on. That's the next one. It's a very newbie drone month. It's because they let out a new flight controller, so they put it in
LOL.
everything. Excuse me.
Same deal, I write code for a living. My 9-year-old is super into coding and robotics. I'll get him hooked on FPV eventually.
Sweet.
Not that mosquito. For sure. One Vision Aerial. OMG, seriously, do not get into working on cars for a living.
Yeah, that's what
The
I
large
did.
one in mosquito.
I'm trying to get my son to avoid that. I mean, he's only 6.
Did
He
you
can
set
do
level resin
whatever he
mic?
wants.
I need to learn some about coding. I feel like Happy Model is up performing newbie drone lately by far.
They are.
Had my
Especially by
interview today
price.
also.
The price alone has just been killing them. Newbie drone is so expensive, man. Like, the video I posted earlier, some of the most frequent comments I've seen so far
Johannes
on it have
Knackbull,
been,
that went over my head, TBH.
why is it so expensive? Like, $160 for what? What am I paying
One
$160
Vision Aerial.
for?
I'm from the Mount Vernon area.
Which I saw Darren from
165 for analog.
from Newbie Drone
I
commented on
haven't
it.
yet, John. The first need
On
to
the
do
video.
that next. I just got the Z turning on its own.
He said something like,
It's expensive and the quality does not seem to be there.
I don't know, he said something like,
Gordon, stop hitting the bong. Kinda
we're able to
dumpy.
do, we're
I
able
do
to
coding
like
for a job.
fly far now, and the VTX can go real high now, and this, that, and the other. And I responded with it's a great point that nobody ever considers, I guess. But they put Express LRS in a 400 milliwatt VTX in a Whoop, but the Whoop can't stay in the air for more than like barely 2 minutes. So where the hell are you going in barely 2 minutes with all that range? Like, I know I got sweet range now, but what the hell am I going to do with it? I don't know. I don't see the point.
It's rewarding, but goddamn, some specifications make
Too
you
heavy.
want to bang your head repeatedly
Too
against
dumpy.
a wall.
Big old
Mount Vernon
dumper.
where?
She was a big
Illinois.
dumper.
Installing commercial furniture is the best job ever.
Damn.
Johannes Knackbull, I
what
take
is
hits
that?
them, I lay off.
What do you even do?
If they
Just
could
like
make
office
a super
furniture and
sport
shit?
version. Okay. Oops, did I break Robot Lady again?
Oh no.
Oh snap, you live that close. I'm in Carlisle, LOL. Hit me up, drop me an email or something. Spiral Eyes FPV is 15 minutes from me. Sagiballs
Carlisle.
FPV.
I used
Fly
to go to
1 minute
Carlisle.
away and 1 minute back.
Shoot.
Saga,
That's what I
you
mean,
know
right?
about
Like
Chief Blackhawk outfit away.
1 minute out, 1 minute back.
Johannes Knackbull,
sucks.
sometimes I am an airhead total blonde.
That sounds awful.
Do you like carbon fiber tiny hoop frames?
Yes.
I do.
Yes,
I installed
do.
cubicles and shit like that.
Ah, okay. That's a good living, though? I mean, I guess so if you're saying that. Yeah, I'm just trying, I don't know. I'm trying to prep him for the future. I'm trying to do, my parents didn't do that shit with me. My parents were like, just go get a
Is
job at
there a
McDonald's. I
suggested
was like,
rate
no.
FOT indoors hoop flying? I know
Want me
rates
to
are
aim a little
personal.
higher
What
than that?
do you indoors people use?
Just work. Doesn't matter where you
If I
work. Just
wanted
work.
to buy a 75 millimeters hoop, what should I
So,
get? Meteor
since my son
75
is so young,
2022, a good quad.
This would be a good time to get him
Me
into
too.
something
Carbon
else.
fiber frames, fractal all the way.
Oh yeah, Fractal
Cool One Vision, we
75.
sometimes camp up there.
Not gonna beat it for a while, I
Mobula
don't think.
7 good too.
I think the HD0 stuff is gonna start fitting
Meter
very
75
nicely
or Mobula 7.
with the Fractal
Number
frames.
8-bit Haven T, heard of it. Papa Gamer Sother,
I
mainly
believe.
stock rates, but I did steal SRK FPV rates recently. Fractal 75.
SRK's a beast.
What S up heads from chilly Wisconsin waiting for these people to finish loading me before the snow gets here.
Oh, frig.
I just joined your Patreon last night, really liking the idea of joining the tier to get the 1 hour of freestyle tutorial. I think that would be freaking awesome.
Oh, thanks, Philly
It's
Style. I
needed
appreciate
everywhere
it, dude.
and pays well. You can go anywhere and do office furniture.
Yeah, I added that one because one person requested it a
Awesome,
little while
I
ago.
subbed your channel a while ago.
And,
Never knew you lived that close. LOL. That one video you did, I swore that was the lake. I was right. LOL. Saggyballs FPV. Really? You guys over there where my great grandfather lived? I made a carbon fiber frame with my CNC 165mm and a 67mm.
Oh, no shit. That's awesome. It'd be nice to have a little CNC in the house. Hell yeah. How are the frames? You like
What
them?
kind
You got some
CNC?
improvements to make on them or what?
I got my 65 down to 18G. It'd be hard to fly anything over 20G once you're used to a light build. Now I need to find some 450s for my 75. Saggyballs FPV are in the Midwest also. One Vision, do you have a video flying at the golf ball water tower?
This room is confusing as hell. Holy stuff everywhere.
Friends, I just received a 1610 CNC. LOL. Smallest one you can buy. I'm going to cut out an F85.
Do
Hi
it.
friends. Just a few modification on the frames and it would be done. 8-bit FPV Redec 72, your great grandfather. Yep, Gordon, about an hour from STL. Cool. I can send you some images. WTF, how he did that seems like a reverse movement XD. Sup Bugs
Oops.
FPV. Chief Blackhawk statue, Oregon, Illinois.
Oops. Come on, damn it. I'm trying to do these too low to the
No,
ground.
never flew it. Spiral Eyes FPV is in Stanton, right down from me. He flew the ketchup bottle in Collinsville. Saggyballs FPV.
The ketchup bottle.
8-bit, what
The hell
tribe
is
is
that?
that? What using for bit? Bergman 16mm. Mike Bergman, what brand is that? I was looking at the Genmitsu. Sock. Or Sack and Fox. Does anyone know how to cleanly scan an F75 frame so I can convert it to F85 in Tinkercad? Sideways
It's not going to
titties.
be that easy. The F65 to 75, there was very specific things that you've had to change to keep the structural
8-bit,
integrity.
my ex used to tell me
I don't
I'm a
remember exactly
Kobe.
what it was, but he explained it
They're
to
a
me, and
ketchup
it
bottle
wasn't as
water
simple as
tower
like
in
stretching it, I don't
Collinsville,
think.
IL Infinity Loops.
I'm pretty sure there was more to it
Ketchup
than
bottle
that.
and saggyballs in the
I'm sure you
same
could just do
sentence
that,
sounds like
like just
some
stretch
kind
it,
of
but-
condiment fetish story.
You may lose
It's
some.
just a China cheapo brand, basically exactly like the Genmitsu.
You may lose some durability.
Kiz LOL.
I know he stress tested the hell out of that carbon to make sure it
Pick
didn't have any
3D
like
CAD
weak spots
CNC.
or anything, you know.
Mike Bergman, why scan it? Just redraw it with calipers. Oregon, Illinois is pretty far from me. Hey heads, I'm wanting to build a toothpick with the DJI-03 system and wanting a canopy, but I can't find anything on Thingiverse that I think will work. Do you know anyone who can custom make STL files?
I know plenty of
I
people
am
that can
out by
custom
the
make
Hopi
STL files. I
nowadays.
just don't know if they would
I
be able to
promise
make
it
a
could be stretched and bold pattern changed.
one for that in
Well,
particular.
damn hell yes, Saggyballs FPV and One Vision Aerial. We can meet up and fly downtown St. Louis. Strength in numbers to fight off the homeless. I have a Hum ES 2400 TXL Micro I want to gift to one of you who needs it. Because it has 100 cutouts. And it's a clean design. 8-bit, my coworker wanted me to go with her when she went taught the res. Yeah, One Vision, I've been by the ketchup bottle water tower hundreds of times. Used to live in Belleville.
I wonder if
No doubt I'm game for sure. Gordon Saggyballs FPV.
I wonder if Dronarchy,
I use AutoCAD
wonder what
Inventor
he's
to model
using.
my 67mm frame.
he's doing an 03 whoop, a DJI 03 whoop as well.
I would just rebuild
I don't know what
frame
he's
in
using to hold the
SolidWorks,
camera,
but I
though.
finally can do frames super quick. Only took 2 years of doing it.
Oh no.
What's the term used for that? I used to live in Belleville, graduated BTHS East in 91. LOL. Saggyballs FPV.
This drink sucks.
I can only
need
do
something
Tinkercad
spicy.
LOLOL.
I need some spicy drink. We're gonna need to remedy that in a moment,
Oh.
gentlemen. Might grab a spicy drink, and then I kind of want to watch that XJet video real quick. I don't think it was
Look
very
at the
long.
chat getting all friendly and meeting up and shit.
That's good.
Gotta go guys, nap time, take care everyone. But I can use Tinkercad to
All
the
right,
very
saggy
limit.
balls. Take care, brother.
What the fuck, nobody wants or needs a free Elris TX. Hell yeah, local pilots getting together, that's what it's
Everybody's
about.
all hooked up, man.
For the record, I am not trying to sound rude, there is a real homeless problem in St. Louis.
There's
Wondering
a real homeless
what
problem
objects
everywhere
for
right now.
Tinkercad LOL.
Seems like that's kind of
I
just
have
the
like
case.
3 hours. I do. Sorry I'm late, got my head stuck in the banister again.
Ah, dude.
Jet basically sent an email to the FFA asking if one particular plane
That's
needs
unfortunate.
remote ID, and they just responded with some generic answer like please refer to our guidelines LOL. Gordon,
Nice.
you don't buddy LOL, it's
Perfect.
a huge problem everywhere.
Perfect.
Bitterroot. Okay, I'm giving it away on the Elris Discord then, mofos.
There you go. Yeah, get it to somebody that needs it.
What do you mean John O'Connor Iron Mask NSR? Gordon, you should turn it into a Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 mission like wall tap the magic bum. I could use it working on switching over from FRSKY Bitterroot
Oh,
FPV.
shit. I remember that.
Do you have a Discord?
We do.
Jet always angry
If
about
you're asking
something.
me, we do have a Discord. It's in the description down below here. All of our links should be right below the stream. Oh, God. Man, hitting this hallway on this, riding on the ceiling down that hallway is
Heads
really
told
cool.
some ideas for Tinkercad. Laughing my ass off, Kiz Bartlett.
You said some ideas for Tinkercad? Wondering what objects for Tinkercad. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we need to pick...
Jet is smart and passionate.
What I was thinking
about
is we need to
important issues.
pick
We were lucky to have him care.
an object.
One vision Ariel
right?
hit me with a
And it's
message
gotta
on
be,
Discord.
It's got to be the end
BRB
result.
smoking a cig.
Take your time. It's got to be the end result. We all have to agree on what we're making. So we all are making a pogo stick. The best one, your interpretation, Tinkercad only, ready, set, go. Like, that's kind of the way I want to do it. Like, here's what it should be in the end. Doesn't need to be perfect unless that's the way you want to design it. But just, it'd be cool to see like how everybody's own interpretation of it happens. And then limiting everyone's tools to just Tinkercad, I think would also be fun.
Alright, we'll do heading over there now. Bitterroot FPV. I have been trying to build micro and I have a lot of trouble. Try HD0 and it does not work. Bitterroot FPV.
Oh no.
Bitterroot FPV is that the size of TX that D fit the Zorro. Oh okay. Snowblower. When are we doing this?
February.
Woot woot.
We should definitely do it in February since
The enemy of art is
Bananuary
the absence of limitation.
was already taken. Bananuary was good. It was well done. It was a well fought fight.
Treaty.
A well fought battle, I guess we should say. But yeah, February's or we should wait for the next one until February. Maybe make it like the first of the month you can start, and then turn them in by the
Zorro
end of the
uses
month.
nano size, I believe.
Just give people a lot of time to see what we come up with. I don't know. I think it'd be fun.
Messaged yeah, Bitterroot FPV.
Oops. Did y'all notice the little, if you watched the review today, that is, the little pop back that I would normally do, like those little flick backs like that? I was adding the little roll into it where you flick back and, oops, and I hit the wall, of course. But you flick back and add the little roll into the flick back. That's like almost like a vanny roll, I guess. I don't know. I think it looks sick. Do a little
Wake up,
backwards
wake up,
flick
wake up.
and
It's THA, first of THA month. Get up, get up, get up. I
Yes,
noticed
exactly.
how you were holding the soldering iron by the hot end.
Does anybody know what the callback or what that is from?
Yeah man, you did some sweet rippage.
Thank you. Does anybody know what that's from?
Government cheese day.
Holding the soldering iron by the hot end?
Yeah, you are right, always confuse the micros and the nanos.
Mm-hmm.
Bone Thugs and Harmony.
That's right. That's a classic Bone Thugs song too. I love that song.
It's from that stock image of some woman trying to solder a motherboard.
Yeah.
Helts yet asbestos.
Yeah, it used to float around on
Today's
Reddit all the
VID.
time. That picture used to float around on Reddit all the time. I've seen
That
some
was
people
funny.
post it in FPV Facebooks as well, Facebook groups. So I was like, I'm sure enough people will get it. There was a couple little hidden jokes in there because I was just feeling
That Bone
goofy.
Thugs song is set as my alarm.
I was just feeling goofy when I was editing. So like, there's the one scale
I
says
love
boobs.
that song too. Favorite rap song ever.
Instead of the weight of the whoop, it just says boobs on it. What was the other thing I did? There's one other thing that I did that I thought was like kind of silly, or kind of funny. I don't remember what it was now.
I've been hooked on Cal Scrubby lately. I thought I was tripping. It's that first of the month. Boost. We can go back farther. It's the thuggish ruggish bone. Does anyone know if Meteor 75 2022 version Esselra good quad?
No! Frig you, triangle. You bish. No! We got eaten by a bus. Alright, I need to go grab spicy
I fear
drink.
beta FPV.
You should. I fear beta FPV as well. You never know what you're going to get with that. It's terrifying. Oh, yeah, there's OG's whoop. I'm leaving that there. I'm
What
not
is
taking
your
it down.
favorite move, heads?
The trippy spin, by far. The trippy spin, for sure. Power loop is a close second, I'd say. I'll be right back.
WTF, it's the 18th. Meteor is questionable quality. Nice. Brundle fly, we all fear Betaf. Mad Professor. The lawnmower goes shirshiririr vavavum shirarararari and rice burners go wow ow 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 ow. Marshmallow hunters buy it and buy a fractal 75 frame kit. Everything is questionable nowadays. Planes go way and boats go drip drip. 65 millimeters on 0802 or 0702. The first hit is thuggish ruggish, but the fourth is smooth like butter. Good 75 bind and fly. Stare at og broken hoop. LMAO Kiz Bartlett. Papa Gamer Sother 0702 25,000 kV upwards. RRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWRWR
Since I
I
have
can't believe he smashed it.
the
I like 65 millimeters on
the audio from the stream being
070
pumped
kV biblade.
back into my ears,
My ROFL copter goes
can-
swa 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 swa.
Oh, you're gonna break her.
Swa 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 swa
She's
swa
gonna break.
swa swa
There's
swa
no way
swa
she's not gonna
swa
break.
swa 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 swa.
Oh, she broke. Almost made it. Swap. Even though I can hear the stream, everything back in my headphones, I still want to just come back one time and just leave the mic completely turned down and just do the rest of the stream without the mic on, pretend like I don't know. Do you feel better? Kiss, do you feel better? You got it out? Got it out of your system? Is Robot Lady still not working? Bro. Robot Lady, please. Okay, I think she's back.
Much better, thank you, Daddy.
She's not happy. I love how I fix
Give
robot
her a
lady,
banana.
and that's the first thing she says.
Spaz 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 spaz. I still think about why Og smashed hoop lol. Car goes wow ow 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 ow.
He's happy about
Teehee.
it. I don't know,
Anyone
man.
from Houston area to suggest physical FPV stores?
That ain't me.
One Vision Aerial, it's not breaking, it's stress testing.
Woo.
Cross-side nips.
What's funny is like, well, it's not funny. What's ironic is that he was like complaining before he left for Whooptopia about not having enough money to get replacement parts. And then he just breaks shit while he's there just because he's angry. It's like, all right. Guess you weren't that hurting for it.
Someone from Mexico City, yo, fly together V.
No.
I call it smiles per hour. It was deemed unfit and must die.
It's deemed unfit. He was deemed unfit.
Anger is more powerful than rational thought if left unchecked.
That's a goddamn fact. That is very true. Anger is a strong beast.
Banana hoop. Every time I think of wonky nips, I just think of Beaker's eyes from the Muppets.
Isn't that how he talked? We can just start doing that whenever we do trippy spins.
I don't get bad and break things, guess I am weird.
I like doing the little stall split S thing through it. Inverted,
I hella
whatever you want to call it.
understand him smashing the hoop. I would just prefer him to never be in that state. He's the homie. Homies don't need stress. Bell High 32 or
Nah, he does that shit with his whoop all the time, dude. It's embarrassing for me. I used to laugh at him because he'd do it over at, like, Chance's house. Well, you guys know him as
Yeah.
Multi. He'd do it over at Multi's house. We'd all just be, like, sitting there flying, and then he would just pitch the shit across the room and start yelling. It's like, what the fuck's wrong with you? This fucking thing won't work. I'm like, bro, these are toys. We're supposed to be having fun. If you're not having fun, go do something else. It's like getting mad at a video game. It's like, turn it off then. It's not supposed to be getting you angry. Turn the shit off. Well, I guess technically he did turn the whoop off. He just turned it off permanently. That's all. But no. No, if you're a grown man and you're handling your anger that way,
I got that way with video games and
There's
yes,
some,
subsequently quit playing them.
there's some
I
work
felt
that
the
needs to
same
be
way,
done
TV.
internally. If you're getting that angry at a toy. I feel like there might be something else going on, maybe, that's making you that angry. I don't know. I feel like those... A whoop's never... I mean, they've made me, like, frustrated, but I've never wanted to, like, destroy one because it made me angry. I like
had a
destroying
friend
them
like
because they're
that.
fun.
He didn't have a job but was always
Like,
smashing Xbox
you know, to fly
controllers,
and
then complaining he couldn't
Smash
play.
up and all that. Yeah. I've known people like that
of my
before, too.
anger was relieved by just realizing no matter what, you are wrong if you are angry. LOL.
That's a good way to put it.
It's not a toy, heads, it's a serious piece of equipment.
Yes, it is. It is a killing machine, an aerial killing
Maybe my
machine.
testosterone is low.
It could be. Can't let your testosterone levels get too low.
My roommate lost Madden and threw the remote through the TV. LOL, his TV.
Jesus. Yeah, I don't know. I know people like that exist, and I
Whoops are
understand.
serious business on the same level as
I just
toasters and dialysis machines.
Don't understand.
Funny as fuck.
I just
Money is
don't
money.
understand,
He threw
like,
money in toilet.
I don't know.
Testosterone teehee.
Yeah, it's the money part of it. It's like, you know, it costs
What are
money.
your favorite 0802 motors?
You know, so it's like,
It's an ineffective coping mechanism.
what are you doing? My favorite 0802 motors are probably the Happy Model Hex, or I'm sorry, the Happy Model EX, or the Tiny Whoop Hex 0802s. As far as lightweight versus power versus durability, Those are usually my go-tos. I'm a big fan of those. Where else we go here? Did we go over on this side yet?
I have a friend that breaks his TV remote on 3 regular.
Ugh, dude, why? And then when it's your own shit, I don't understand it. Like, I'd rather you break your own shit than someone
Tiny
else's.
Hoop Hex 27K0802
I get that part of it. Big
are
ups.
solid.
Good job.
I like shopping as much as anyone, just not enough to squish my shit.
Exactly. Yeah, I like shopping for new Whoop stuff just as much as the next guy as well. But not for that reason. Not because I got mad and broke it to shit. And it's not
How
like...
can you get angry at TV like you don't have any impact on
Fucking
what's
look
being
at this.
broadcasted?
It's not like it was a small...
Came into shit talk, lol. I wasn't too
Threw
really
it on the
that
ground.
angry when I
Oh,
did
here,
it,
look,
though.
he's here. Here he is. Look, explain yourself. You weren't that angry, eh? What is this? This isn't that angry? What?
Mike Bergman,
I'd
what
hate to see
software
you when you're
using
angry.
for tool paths for your CNC? I stomped my 10 and bruised my heel. Drone was fine.
Bruised your heel on the
Poor
10
Hoop,
inch.
lol.
It is a poor Whoop.
He gets spitting mad and throws his shit.
Broken.
I picked
To
up a
bejesus and
cockroach
back.
75 frame in my last order, didn't realize how heavy it is. What should I put in it?
Oh, I
I
wouldn't
think a
use
black
it. The
breeze
Cockroach
ran it
75.
Is that a meteor frame? That's pretty impressive to break it like that.
I'm pretty sure
Oh
he pulled
geez,
it apart
lol.
to a.
That Whoop had
an
it come in.
extent.
OG, it got what it deserved.
It looked like it was pulled apart.
Sheesh.
Fucking the Cockroach 75 frame's kind of meh. It's very brittle, and it is, yes, it's heavy.
Squishy squishy squish is
So-
supposed to be fun, lol.
I don't know. I would try
That's right, haha.
keep it light. I would try like as lightweight 0802s as you can.
FPV, I haven't gotten that far yet. The
bi-blades.
CNC came with a USB stick with something on it though.
A light flight controller. I don't even want to recommend a flight controller. Most flight controllers are kind of hit or miss right now. It's hard to find a solid one. Happy Models X12 and I guess the new F4 isn't doing too bad. Those get pretty good reviews. They have their issues, obviously. You'll find some in the bunch that have issues with them, but it seems like for the
you're a
most part,
madman.
there are less complaints
What
about
about the
that.
diamond board?
The Diamond's okay. It's
Mike
just so
Bergman, I think GRBL
it's so
is
finicky.
what most people use. I
it's
used
very
to be
easy
able
to break
use
the
Mastercam for
diamond.
everything, and I miss it dearly.
very easy to break
Drink
the
to
diamond.
the smashed hoop, rip little hoop.
Like if you look at it wrong, it'll break.
I have some X0802S was going to swap my Mob Light 7 setup to it. You need to put your whoops on one of those retractable lanyards so you can throw it at the wall but recall it like a disobedient dog.
That's a
Rip
good idea.
smashed hoop. Drink to the smashed hoop, rip little hoop. Is the Hummingbird V2
Oh
any
yeah,
good?
we can drink one for the.
Found the keys, woot woot, back in 10. It's taco time. Buy 2 or 3 diamonds if you can, lol.
Nice.
Yo woo woo woo.
Sheesh, what up? Yo.
I have broke too many Mob Light 7 V3 frames. Smashes hoop little hoop.
You broke Mob Light
Og
7
went
V3
Hulamania on his
frames?
hoop.
How?
Smashed hoop little hoop.
How do you even break those?
Hulk.
Dude, I've beat the bejesus out of some Mobula 7 V3 frames. I still have them. They're still upstairs. I just had to like take the builds off of them. Because the frames wouldn't break, but everything else in the frame broke.
Okay, getting that set up is my next step. Bugs. Rip PG hoop.
Oops.
OG went big hoop on the tiny hoop. AHH. Don't let Og nearby our whoops. Does everyone
No,
else's
not while he's got his
battery
Crocs
tray
on.
break on the Mobula 7 V4?
Or else
How
you
do
can
you
expect
do
that
that?
whoop
I
to be
beat the
flattened.
crap out of my Mob 7. It just keeps going.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
I
dude.
thought the V4S were supposed to be tougher than the V3S.
No, the V3 is way tougher, but the V3 was built for 2S. The
And I always
V4
have
is built
my
for
Crocs
1S,
on.
and it is much tougher than the V2, which was the old one that was built for 1S. As far as that's concerned,
I knocked
the
components
V4 to
off the board and still
V2,
have the frame
yeah,
from
the V4 is a
V3.
big change. But
Get
V3 to
asbestos
V4,
only damage I had.
the V3 is a tank. V3 is very hard to break. Very, very hard to break.
I've got the 2's ver. Mine is too thick to break. All my V4s failed from broken battery tray.
Ah, I see.
Crocs are easy to get off quickly and smash stuff with. I beat the shit out of the Mob 6 for years.
Whoa, we got lucky on that. Oh, what? I didn't realize there was one. I didn't realize there was one set up for a dive here. I don't think.
Same with the battery
that's cool
tray.
looking. Damn, I wish that was a little bit longer of a dive there.
Your mom.
Word. No, not enough. Frig. Scoop. Not enough still. Damn it.
I could print Topia Crocs LOL. My mother did not attend college, how dare you. The only time I wish I had Crocs is so that I can violently flick them off my foot at people who are annoying me. I might have to get one of those smaller 1610 CNCS just to get my brain around software before I get a huge one.
You can get Crocs that look like sneakers, by the way. You don't have to get the ones that slip on and off. That's what I wear. I wear Crocs that have like laces. It's kind of hard to even tell they are Crocs.
Fractal so it frustrates
They don't have like
more
the
when
giant holes on them. They got like tiny sneaker holes on the side.
That's my
you know?
plan, bro. I'm confused. Which frame is your first Mob thick?
My first Mob thick was on the V3
besides
frame.
Crocs our side of work for years.
V3 went to the V4. V4 went to the Fractal 75.
HVAC in Crocs, no steel toe. My mom didn't either. Have you seen the leather Crocs?
No, I haven't.
OG wearing Crocs and Bardwell wearing sarongs. FPV needs a fashion line.
Yeah, it needs some fashion police is what it means. Fashion line my ass.
LOL.
Nobody else gonna wear that shit.
I have a few new V4s on the way. I'm
Who's out here
going to
wearing
reinforce them
sarongs?
with E6000 before
Get outta
they
here.
break.
Oh, come on.
Fashion police in a shower teehee.
Oh, hey. While we're sitting here, it's been an hour. Let me. I want to bounce around on the internet for a second.
I can't break my Mob thick V1. It's a beast.
Yeah.
I still use cargo shorts.
Yeah, the V1
I
is
sent a
pretty
sarong to
thick.
Bot Grinder, but he got confused on how to wear it. Let's bounce. Fashion police need to start with the goggles.
How are you confused on how to wear a skirt? It's like, put it on, let the nuts hang, baby. That's 2 steps. Put on, let the boys hang. And now you're skirting. Now you're a true sarong wearer.
Kiz Bartlett, it's like a towel. Papa Gamer Sother, I rock cargo shorts also.
Alright.
Instructions unclear, skirt stuck in colon.
Can you guys answer me this? Because I don't watch, or I didn't watch that stream. I do watch every now and then, but I didn't watch that one. Let me pull it up real quick, hang on.
Johannes Nakbel, I did tell him he needs to wear it on stream.
Come on, Newbie Drone. Oh wait, did they remove it?
Gordon.
No, wait, there it is. Okay. Is this the stream where he
The
couldn't,
C fashion robot lady police coming soon.
where he couldn't get it bound?
I'm waiting for best hoop of
Or did he get it
2023
bound on
with
stream?
NBDV4 from a certain creator.
And I missed it.
Yes.
This is the one that this is the stream that he couldn't get it bound? Because this is on the product page on Newbie Drone. If you go to the product page,
Yes.
it links you to the stream where he couldn't get it bound? That seems unhelpful. Did he
would
do
be bad.
another stream where it worked? Where he did get it bound? Or did he do that offline
Nice
or something?
marketing. Oopsie.
I wonder if they watched the stream.
I don't know if he got it bound that day, the next for sure.
Check out the video below. Seattle FPV
Ouch.
shows you how to get into bind mode.
And
Thanks,
he
bro,
swapped
for showing
motors
this.
and camera and stuff.
LOL.
Alright, here we go. Here we go.
I was wondering the same thing, LMAO. I can't tell by the picture.
Didn't he have somebody there when he couldn't get it
I thought
bound?
he got it bound by end of stream, but didn't he watch? Let me find the stream and I will let you know. He was with Patrick. Can I see how you hold the radio transmitter? His producer. Yes, he had a full stream and never got it bound.
This looks like he's having trouble having it get bound here, right? Yeah, he's like just clicking on shit, trying things. So I think this is the stream. That face, I don't know, man.
That was the stream.
That looks like a face of I can't get this shit bound.
LOL.
For coming.
Imagine
I
if
appreciate
FPV
it.
was
I
easy,
love you
nothing would
guys.
ever be in stock. I kinda
Seattle
like the
FPV.com.
barrier to entry.
Well, it says this is part 1, so I
Yes,
guess
frustrated.
he did another one.
Jakayama DLRU from
Maybe.
Brazil.
Maybe he did another one where he
Yep,
got it
that is
working.
the stream. That's Patrick in the back.
Okay.
So Nukdrin is showcasing that vid ha 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 ha.
Yeah, that's
The
what that was
failed
my
one.
that was my question.
Brandon Beans was in the stream, bro. Brandon is. Yeah, why the fuck is that on the page on their site? LOL.
I'm not sure. That doesn't make much
One.
sense though, right?
Hello everyone.
Yeah, I knew Brandon was
Brandon
in there.
Beans knows his shit.
I remember I popped in that stream. I popped in the stream for a second, and I said
Yeah, his next stream he got
to get it
bound
into
after
bind mode,
upgrading the
you just
firmware.
gotta unplug,
That
replug
was
3
a nice
times.
flight with such a small drone.
But then I didn't.
did
He was like,
caption
"There's
me,
something else
LOL.
going on." So I was like, "All right, I don't know
He
what
needs
else is going on."
Snickers.
So I just left after that.
Howdy.
So I didn't see the rest of it.
Because they clearly did not watch the entire video. Me no speako
Clearly.
English.
Clearly. John Doe, what's up, brother? Okay, yeah, I wanted to ask about that because I saw that earlier when I was doing my video. I was looking for some pictures.
Chop whoops hello.
I hate. Why does Newbie Drone do this shit? Why do they put the
title
propellers up?
literally says binding fiasco though. LOL.
Why do they put the propellers up so high? Out of the box. Everybody's is like that. I thought maybe it was just mine, but everybody's is like that. All these, the props are sitting up. Why?
It was a trash fire.
All of them. Look at this shit. That's so bad for your motor shafts.
Bells deep.
And it looks ridiculous.
Hello Johannes Nakbal. They are too weak to push them ONL.
No, they're
Just
not. I
did a
push them
lil
all the way
bowling,
on.
mostly drinking.
Oh, you mean
haha.
the people putting the
The
prop
kid's
on?
fingers hurt
I
after
thought
a
you meant
few
the motors
props.
where like you couldn't push the props all the way down on. Yeah, it probably
LOL.
is. Yeah, they're like, owie, ow,
Brundle fly bells
my
deep.
fingies. I need to take a break. My fingies. I can't push another prop. Not another prop.
He did apologize in his Discord after the stream for getting so annoyed. I recommended he enter the Konami code, but he didn't see. Those motors look a bit big. Brundle fly lol coxakuxonak.
No, they're just they're 0802s.
Are they bigger?
No, they're just
Lazy
regular
fucks.
0802s. They're just
I need finger condoms and Starbucks stat.
they're too big for a 65. If you want a 65 to fly well,
I would use the new B drone for
you
parts.
need lighter motors. Using 0802s on a 65 just is silly now. When you have 0702s and they work as well as they do on a 65 that's light, there's really no point in the 0802s. Not on a 65 at least. Yeah, he looks upset. He looks real upset. Look at this guy lying. Oh, okay, yeah, he swapped motors. Good call.
There are drones with 0702.
Look at this guy lying. Lying through your teeth. This is not to say the stock
Is the
19,000 kV
Cockroach
motors aren't great.
65 light enough for 0702?
Is the Cockroach 65 light enough for 0702?
I'm still using Happy Model 0802 25,000 kV motors in
Yeah.
FRSKY protocol.
Should be.
I feel like I need to get with the times. The flight controller is only thing of interest, but dang, for $100 and QC is like most. I don't know, man.
Yeah, no. Frig that. Yeah,
Heads,
the
did
flight
you see
controller's
Stu's
expensive.
video about the cheap SIXS batteries?
No, I didn't.
New B drone is geared for the rookies, the first timers.
Oh, did somebody say, how do I hold my transmitter? Did somebody ask me that?
160
Here.
for that hoop.
I'll show you. I use a gamepad, so when I hold it, I thumb.
How cheap?
So my fingers.
I'd rather buy a Baby Ape Pro.
Back here, I split
17
my
bucks.
index fingers between the two switches.
Does Quicksilver have
so I can like
LVC?
hit all the switches without moving my
Pricey.
fingers too far. And then yeah, just thumbs on it like how I normally would.
Holy shit.
Like that. You get it? You got it? Okay, good.
3.
Okay. Anyways, moving on. How much is this flight controller standalone? Is it 99,
Infinity
just
loops
like the other
cheaper
one?
than the Rotor Riot hoop.
Well, that's
My
true.
CHNL are like 35
It's really
each.
hard to make it more expensive than the
IDEX
Rotor Riot
FPV,
hoop,
yes.
though.
I just built a 65mm with 702 23,000 kV Meteor frame Diamond FC and by blades, super efficient and punchy. Almost Rotor Riot prices. Thank
That's
you so
expensive,
much for
yeah.
showing that about you radio.
Oh, no problem.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is I don't know. When Darren commented,
Johannes,
he
yeah.
like made a point to just comment on the VTX. He was like, "Well, the VTX can go up to 400 milliwatts," which again, that's cool if you're just talking about the flight controller. But when you're talking about this particular bind and fly, it doesn't fucking matter how far it can fly away from you because you're only flying for like a minute and a half
5 and 1.
on the stock.
I would leave a super chat, but I am out of money.
You know, the stock stuff
Looks
isn't going
like
to get you that
Quicksilver
far.
for me then.
Not on this. You ain't running Quicksilver on this. Boo hiss.
It's like the Happy Model Elvis boards. Or the Happy
Don't
Model
apologize, Bergman.
SC0702 a
Appreciate
good
the
buy.
thought at least, brother. That's
Put
good enough
some
for me.
Arson Power 0802 2200 kV on my Mobila 6. They were Ovonic packs. I swear I haven't heard good things about Ovonics, but I may be wrong. Mike, all of your chats are
I don't
super.
know that I've heard anything about
I might buy that
Ovonics either.
AIO. I owe you $3.57.
There you go. Hit me with an IOU. An Angry Don IOU, too.
My whoops, I meant.
Nice. Very nice. Let's check out, what's it called?
Heads, I am about to swap my Mob Light 7 into the Fractal. Do I just
X-Jets
cut the
video.
guards
There
off
it
and
is.
swap them onto the frame? I bought a frame with the kit.
Yes. Yeah, just
Papa
snip
Gamer,
the ducts
I run those on
all the
my
way
Fractal
around.
65
Make
build.
sure you get the plastic, the little tidbits that hang
You're
off of it.
awesome,
Make sure you just
asbestos.
get them as close to the duct as possible. But yeah, just use like some side cutters and just cut them smooth.
I like the AIO, but 120 MW is too low. I put the motors 802 22K kV on 75mm hoop with bi blades.
That'll
That's
do
what I
good.
thought, thanks.
That'll do real good.
Kiz Bartlett, I have a bunch of Ovonic 4s 1550s that have been good, actually
All right,
very good
X-Jet.
for the price.
That just scared
Cut
the
that
shit
shit
out of
up,
me.
John Doe.
I was not paying attention. I was like, "Ooh, motherfucking jet."
G'day, welcome back to the channel. Want to follow up?
I have the ultimate set of flush
FIA
cutters
this week
for cutting hoop frames clean. I did TTHE, same Johannes. Will do, Gordon. 0702 31mm or bigger.
No, 31 millimeters would be fine.
That
on a
remote ID,
702.
standard remote ID. I sent
You don't
this
need
message
anything
Sure, I
to
may be
to them
wrong, then I
through
only
a
remember
form on their
brands if they're
website. So
good
I had a
or shit,
tracking
and
number.
I've
They had to
probably got the
respond.
wrong
They couldn't
end of the
ignore
scale.
this query like they
LOL,
did my
watched
previous
this.
email. So here is what I
Stick
said to
with
them.
31.
I said, "Dear Sir, Madam, can you please advise
Just
whether
popping
this
by to
craft
say H
should be
sub. 0701
What up,
on my
Mr. Tiny Whoop?
65mm
We were just talking
red
about you
shifter.
earlier, brother. All
What's
good
the
things, of
Fractal
course.
Fly like? Open props.
The Fractal
0702.
flies like a mini toothpick with open props. It flies pretty good.
Tiny hoop teehee. Be
I
right
think
back. I have to sit down to PT.
I think technically
MR tiny hoop.
he may have actually designed
Teehee.
it to work both ways, either
Jesse.
with or without the ducts on purpose. I think he did that. I don't know if that was a happy accident or not. It seems like something he would
standard
plan.
remote ID out of the box if it was made after 16th of September 2023.
Hey, hey.
And I point to the FMS
Tiny
Super
hoop. Hey Jesse, looking forward to your UK trip. Saw Poodle did that. Oh
Easy.
shit, the gang
I
is all
linked to that
here.
product
Oh,
page. It's a
shit.
ready-to-fly
We bleed in the
model.
house,
It comes
too.
with the transmitter, the radio, the
I
battery,
tried the
the
Avant
craft
2
itself.
5-inch
In fact,
very
the only
aggressive
thing that I
props, but
recommend you
not
might
sure
want
if
to buy
they are good for freestyle drone woobles a lot. Webaid. LOL. Drop of blood. Kiz Bartlett I booked a 4-pack of Ovonics and some Tattoo R Line V3S at the same time and I got longer flight time from the Ovonics.
Necessary in order
agree
to fly
the
the craft, so
fractal
it doesn't qualify
75
for the
flies like a toothpick.
homemade exemption that would have meant it doesn't need standard remote ID at this point in time. So I wanted them to say yes or no. Pretty simple question, very simple answer. And I went on.
Yeah, bro. I was gonna say, Jesse, you for the
What's
team
an improved
for
wash?
absolute
Teehee.
entertainment. You took a lot of whoops to the face at Whooptopia this year, and we thank you for that. Your services are not going unrecognized and appreciated.
On to say, I note no mention of standard remote ID in the description, but my interpretation of the rule suggests that it is now a requirement for such craft to be fitted with standard remote ID broadcast systems. So that was it. That was my query. I think even the tea lady could have answered this one. I wasn't optimistic that I'd get a sensible response.
Yes,
and I
he took
wasn't
them like a
disappointed
champ.
because here's what they said. But to their credit, they did respond, and they responded within their prescribed window of 1 to 2 working days. But here is what that response says. The FAA said to me as of 16th
So it's
September
allowed to
2000.
hit the tiny hoop dude on the face with a tiny hoop XD. Sup sheesh.
As long as he's got his glasses on, you're good.
No hair tangles Jesse. Webaid. Sup.
2022, drone manufacturers must comply with the remote ID
CDC
requirements
word.
specified for them.
Yo,
Well,
yo.
I'd kind of said that in my
Sheesh.
query, didn't I? I pointed out I was aware of that. So why are they sending it back to me? Well, I wanted them to make
Jet
an
reminds me of an
interpretation.
ex-biker
I
who
wanted
was
them
really
to.
nice but could probably hoop your ass. SHVESHFPV nice
Yeah,
race.
Kiz, he does give off
Off
those
my
vibes,
cuss.
doesn't he?
What up we BLEEDFPV.
To decide does this particular craft need standard remote ID. It wasn't a hard question, but so far, no response. Then they go on to say, as of 16th September 2023, operators must comply with the remote ID rule. You can confirm if your drone has an FAA-approved declaration of compliance here. And they link off to the list of declared compliant craft. So, as I expected, they completely dodged the question. They did not tell me where.
I don't think they have an answer. I think he's kind of painted them into a bit of a corner there, and they're like, well, shit.
LOL send it
Just
we
copy and paste
BLEEDFPV.
some jargon and send it
100.
back to him.
Bruce is something else LOL.
Yeah,
whether
he
the
is.
craft I linked to
He's important.
was compliant or not. They wouldn't. They didn't. They didn't tell me whether it should have
Oh,
standard
missed the
remote
question.
ID. I know it's not compliant, but they didn't.
So he's asking if this particular plane, model plane, needs the standard remote ID on it, because it falls under all of the rules. Like it checks all the boxes for needing it.
Sent you some pics on Discord.
The
Bitterroot
radio,
FPV.
the battery, the craft itself. In fact, the only thing that they recommend you might want to buy to make it a complete package is a simulator, but that's not necessary in order to fly the craft. So it doesn't qualify for the
Yeah. So his question is
no
like,
mention of standard.
can you please advise whether this craft should be supplied with a standard remote ID out of the
Sub
box
OGDR
if it was
love.
made after
Oh, wow,
the
so
16th
now
of
he is
September?
open the door for a whole new type of crafts. Very smart.
So he says, I note no mention of the
Johannes
SRID in the
Nepal, how you
description.
doing?
My interpretation of the rule suggests that it is now a requirement for such a craft to be fitted with standard remote ID. So it's a good point. It's a really good point. And again, they look really dumb if they have to respond to him and be like, yeah,
Remote
it
ID
does.
in the description, but my interpretation of the rule suggests that it is now a requirement for such craft to be fitted with standard remote ID broadcast.
But anyway, so they send him
2023.
back just a bunch.
Operators must comply
I'm
with the
too
remote.
fixated on the fact that Jet doesn't use a wallpaper for his computer and is using old-style Windows bottom bar.
He's old school, bro.
OGD are love better than your
He doesn't
yellow
like change. As of the 16th of September, operators must comply with. Okay, so all they said back to him in return was
that's a
the
fact.
16th of September 2022.
Just like
Drone
these.
manufacturers must comply with remote ID requirements specified for them. As of a year later, 2023, Operators must comply with the remote ID rule.
OGDR Love Croc approved hoop. Bro.
So
I
you
bet
can
he's
confirm
retired
your
special
drone
forces.
has an FAA, but it's not a fucking drone that he asked about. So this almost makes me feel like they didn't even read his
rule.
question, or they
You
didn't
can
even
confirm
look at
if
the
your drone
link.
has an FAA approved declaration.
They just saw some keywords in his email and they're like,
to
oh
the
yeah.
list of declared compliant craft. So, as I expected, they completely dodged the question. They did
Croc
not tell me
tested
whether
Hawk
the craft I
approved.
linked to was
Croc.
compliant or not. They wouldn't.
watching.
They didn't. They didn't tell me whether it should have standard remote ID. I know it's not compliant, but they didn't tell me whether it should have standard remote
yeah,
ID, which is
sounds
the
about
question I
right.
was asking. They didn't answer it.
Infinity
just
loops, they don't know what to do. We are hobby.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, they don't. They have no idea.
Quoted what I'd told them and then a little bit more and pointed me at a list of craft
Complete
which
dodge,
have been
LOL.
self-declared as compliant. No answer to my question whatsoever. And this kind of leaves me thinking that the FAA themselves don't really care. They don't care about standard remote ID. It wasn't their idea. It was the Department of Homeland Security and the Department of Defense. It was their idea. So the FAA is basically saying, we've done what you asked and that's it. We're not doing any
want to
more.
take our drones
You guys
and
sort
our
it out for
guns.
yourselves. So at this stage, we do not have to worry about standard remote ID in the USA. The FAA is not enforcing it. They said they'd put off the
Remote
enforcement
ID,
date from
I'm
16th
just going
September.
to ignore it and have fun flying.
That's one way to do it.
So
Yeah.
at this stage, we do not have to worry about standard remote ID in the USA. The FAA is not enforcing it. They said they'd put off the enforcement date from 16th September to 16th of December. The
Yeah, my man is
2500,
using like a
not
Windows
where I live.
95 fucking taskbar down here though.
reality is they will not be, I'm pretty sure they will not be enforcing standard remote ID. And do you know why? Because there's nothing to enforce. If we look carefully at it, this is a manufacturer's obligation, a manufacturer's responsibility. So Horizon Hobby can
Problem
continue to
is
sell
if
that
it's not
FMS
100
Super Easy
set on
ready to
stone, it will interpret it based on case favoring someone. Windows 2000. They're going hard after our guns. It's absolute bullshit. That's why I don't take the new rules seriously for drones in the UK. No one has a clue apart from the people making the money off the rules. Windows 7 is the last good Windows. Windows 10 and later is garbage, hot garbage.
Windows 10 just feels like Windows 7 with a facelift anyways. Just feels like they just moved shit around and made things more round. There's not so many squared edges anymore, did you notice? Windows 10 is more round.
fly bundle, even if it was made yesterday. Because it's
These
not Horizon's
broadcasts are
Hobby's
educational and
responsibility. It's not
entertaining.
their
I'm sure
liability.
I'll
They're
be back
doing
next
nothing wrong
times.
by selling a non-compliant
Where's
piece
the
of
control
kit.
center?
The burden
I
falls on
agree
them.
Win 7 is the best. Bring back MS-DOS. I'm here with Windows 11 wasn't trashed.
Manufacturer who is FMS in China.
Cats
And
and
China's
flies, a good
outside the US
option. Any
jurisdiction.
suggestions, baby?
This
Radel
rule
2.
only applies to the USA.
is the type
So
of man who
companies
would
in China
find a
can
reason
continue
to
to make
still have a
non-compliant
floppy
equipment.
drive.
That equipment can be
Mike
imported into
Berkman
the
was your
USA and it can be
CNC in the
used.
150-ish
And
price
the
range. If
FAA
you get it
and
working, I'll prob grab one. Win 7 FTW. Yes, it is. I tried and it's a good one. There is maybe better ones.
DHS and
Find a reason to
DoD
solve a
can
floppy
just
drive.
hum into the breeze because there's nothing
That
they can do about
nothing
it. There's
like
no rule
making
that
batch
prohibits the
files in
use
BASIC.
of non-compliant equipment
11
at
is
this
trash
time.
immo.
There's no rule that prohibits the sale of non-compliant equipment at this time. So they're all free to do what they want. This first part of the rule is just a joke. The only
Yes, sir,
people
BASIC
impacted by
was
this
awesome.
are US-based manufacturers. Manufacturers have a presence in the USA and are making stuff.
So does this cause a problem for Red Cat or for Rotor Riot? Wasn't that his original question as he was asking about their binding flies that they sell on their
iMac is
site?
trashed, no offense.
Now, DJI, they are complying with the first part of the rule because they have a US presence. The DJI have a registered company in the USA. They have to do that to do business there. So they could be fined or whatever by the FAA.
Yeah.
But FMS, if they don't have, I don't know if they have a US presence or not. I shouldn't think they do. But any
Linux.
other little Chinese manufacturer, they don't give a damn. Why should they? It's not like the FAA are going to come knocking on their door in Shenzhen, is it? So this is the type of rule that bureaucrats make.
Men
It is a
thought the youngins
nonsensical
get
rule
amazed
because
when
it
they see
cannot
the
and
shell.
will not be enforced. In 98% of situations.
Yes, it was around 140
why waste all that time and
IRC.
effort to make a rule that you can't enforce? Makes no sense, because
Maybe
98%
Rotor Riot,
of
but
all
not
the
Red Cat. They
drone
sold
and
Rotor Riot off to focus on more industrial drone production.
But didn't they just
4x1
sell
to
Rotor Riot
100
internally?
next X.
Didn't Red Cat just sell
Nice
Rotor Riot
THX
like
mic.
to another company
goes to the
that's
shop.
owned under Red Cat?
What up,
It's just
dude?
like a sister company or whatever. Is that what it was? Dusty Joe, what's up, brother?
Johannes Knackville, where
Dusty
the
Joe, come on
are
down.
almost non-existent.
Oh yeah, Jesse, if you're still
sure,
here,
buddy.
this is what we were doing with Robot Lady.
The Berg 2500 Washington DC.
While
Yes, Redact sold Rotor Riot.
Whooptopia was happening,
LOL.
so we could feel like we were there.
Always wanted to be on Price is Right. 60 seconds till the next race. Hey, it's been a while since I made it live. Imported RR gear. Snowblower. I felt I was there.
I like the Snowblower. Just a little one. Snowblower.
aircraft production in the
8
world
o'clock
is
to
in
Chicago
China,
is
not in
boarding
the
now.
USA.
Spaz,
The only
spaz,
companies
spaz,
that are
spaz,
adversely
spaz,
affected by
spaz,
this
spaz.
are US companies. It's
Hot
an
wins.
anti-American
All
bill.
stuff are
It's make
imported,
American,
LOL.
make America weak again,
Shout
because you're
Debo.
discriminating against
Come on
US
down.
manufacturers and in
Let's
favour
go,
of
ha,
any
ha,
other
ha.
country in the world, because they don't have to comply with your rules. This is crazy. Now, the next big step, as they say here, is the 16th of September 2023, because that's when the burden of
LOL.
responsibility, the liability shifts from a manufacturer to the person flying the drone or the RC model. At that stage, you may see some enforcement.
That
Did you
I
race
don't
also?
understand. That I don't understand how they can enforce that. How do they enforce that you as the consumer has to add something to the product and it's not in the manufacturer's, like, it's not within their rules. Like, they have to do it. Why? That's like buying a car and they're like, well, you can't drive it until you install seatbelts on it. I'm like, well, why the fuck didn't they give me seatbelts when I bought it? I don't know. But you got to install them yourself or else we're going to give you a fine. It's like, well, fuck. God damn it.
Robot Lady's old man is on Discord /TTS space and type your message.
Oh, yeah.
Johannes
There is,
Knackville that I
there
did
is
call
TTS
sign
in the
is Sudak.
Discord.
How can my
Because
toothpick carry
I highly
one?
recommend it.
I'll never do remote ID.
I've heard the remote ID things are going to be
The
really
FAA is not
small,
going to spend
like a
millions of
gram or
dollars trying
something.
to prosecute a small trader in Shenzhen. but
I don't
they
know.
might
I feel like toothpicks, you'll probably be able to rock them on it. Whoops might
Not
be
only
a
the
different
manufacturer,
story.
but also the pilot.
feel like walking around fields and just issuing summary fines for anyone they find who isn't complying with their responsibility to have remote ID on their
Compliance
model
will kill
as
it
of
for us.
16th September
Remote
2023
ID
this
hoop
year.
destruction.
It'll be very interesting to see what
They
happens
sold
there.
Rotor
My
Riot
belief is
and
that we
Fat
should push
Shark
back
to
so hard.
Unusual Machines, but I have no idea if they're under the Red Cat umbrella.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Unusual
I was
Machines
the
is owned by
16th
them.
seed in the enthusiast class.
It was
took
a really,
second place overall.
tricky
I've made
sale.
some considerable mods to my Snowblower since the Christmas blizzard.
Red Cat Holdings,
My
right?
dick I will.
Red Cat
Not sure
Holdings
I had the
to,
cops called on me and another by some FAA flight instructor. Just
What?
trying to steal more rights, just say
Oh, that's
no.
right, Johannes. That's right.
Skynet will be self-aware
That's
soon.
right. You told me about that.
Don't care about the weight, just don't want to be monitored. They
I feel you.
got sats live scanning all the frequencies anyways.
So Red Cat, it's Unusual Machines. But, yeah, okay, but who owns that? Hang on. I'm trying to pull on a thread and see where it leads me. Machines owner.
And all my stuff is sub 250-ish. Sherlock heads.
Yep. You know it. That's me. Oh, shit. I can't remember who it was, but there's a name that's in both companies, in Red Cat Holdings and in Unusual Machines. I don't remember who it is, but anyways, there's ties between the two companies. And Red
Either
Cat
way,
Holdings.
it just displays that Red Cat had no care for Fat Shark or
They
Rotor Riot. They just want
divested
as many fingers
their
in
consumer
the pie as
division
Bubby.
to
My
Unusual
6 in with
Machines
GoPro is under 250
for a
as well.
stock purchase agreement, right? So Unusual Machines had to buy out Red Cat Holdings Incorporated, their shares, but only on the
Bartle
consumer
had it on
end.
the news a while back.
They split it. So Red Cat Holdings went
WBLEEDFPV
only
kinda
towards
hooked on your
the
hot
other
sauce,
shit, the
and
security
this is from a
stuff.
Texas dude. I heard it's under 250 kilograms as well. My 7 in Octo is sub 250 till the drug scales come out.
I don't think the weight thing's going to matter because they're
Dusty
talking
Joe,
about
many thanks.
if you make any type of revenue with the quad, that's where it matters, I think, for something. For registration or something? I don't know. There's a bunch of new rules coming out.
LOL.
I'm not paying attention to shit until I am
Try
forced
build
to.
9
so
and under 250 LOL.
That never
They are
happened.
doing this
Never
wrong.
happened.
They should put
We've
a
already
very small NFC on the drone, and places not allowed to fly drones will have a radios looking for NFCs and reading IDs. This is a cheaper solution, and you are only bin monitor where is not allowed. How is it possible that building a hoop is around 150-ish and buying a BNF is less?
I don't know. They usually try to get you deals because they get deals on bind and flies. So when they order like a fuck ton of flight
Chop whoops,
controllers,
I will not
they get them
comply.
cheaper than if you ordered
Demons
one
just
flight
want
controller
power
for
and
yourself.
control.
You know, so I think they can save some money on bind and flies by getting bulk hardware and then putting the hardware into Whoops.
I
that
see.
way. I believe.
I will not comply.
So it makes sense to me at least. Yeah, I don't think
Gamer
I'm going
Soccer, it's
to
called
proven
the
the
either.
first part of the remote ID.
I don't really know
rule
why
is
I would
a
have to, except they're going to get mad that
Fuck the FAA.
if I'm making money and flying anything, they're going to
That
get
never
mad.
happens.
So
It never happens. We've already proven that the first part of the remote ID rule is a joke, a sham. It's not going to be
Bulk
enforced.
cost and only
So
one
maybe
shipping
we can
fee
convince
for
them
all
that the second
parts.
part is equally stupid
Look up
and
burden,
pointless.
do not comply.
We have to do something.
Chop
we have to
whoops,
do
do
something.
you really
anyway,
believe they would
want to keep
only
this video
monitor
short.
where
Wanted
you
to
are not
share that
allowed
with you.
to fly?
Thank you to my Patreon supporters.
I
Thank you
am
to the
not
channel
in the
members.
USA,
that
so I will not
allow
be
me
affected.
to continue to support,
What drone
promote,
do
and
you
protect
use?
the hobby for
They
everybody,
never focus on
especially
the
future
actual
generations.
criminal
You're all
anyways.
heroes.
If this
I
is
thank
really
you
for safety,
very
they would
much. If you
focus
like this
on
video, give it a
criminals,
thumbs
same
up.
with
If you
guns,
want
but
more,
they
subscribe.
focus on lawful
Share
people.
it around your socials because
But
we need to
probably
keep
spread
things going.
around the
I will be
world.
continuing the pressure on
Inside
these
your
US
fine
government
heads.
agencies and regulators all over the world in every country because they're all making the same mistakes. I may contact DHS and DOD to see whether they're happy that
I
the
show
FAA has
speed is a
chosen
monkey.
not to enforce
Hit
this
the
rule,
thumbs up
their
button,
own
people.
rule. Now, let's see what
Going
they
on
have to say. I'm sure they'll ignore me, but
WBLEEDFPV and
one can
buying a
only try.
BNF right
Thanks for
now,
watching,
ha
guys.
ha ha ha.
Bye.
thanks for the info, XJet.
Blame Karen's LOL.
Yeah, absolute
Kiss
beast.
Bartlett, I understand. Just look what happened with EUFY, a company backed up by Amazon. They leak private photos.
No, I heard inside you're
Ha.
not fine when this
A hoop race
when
needs
this
to be
other
held in a
phase goes
cave
through.
system that would be dope.
That's for the
For
registration
movers.
thing, like because you're not in their airspace. But
Chop whoops, you definitely
as far
will.
as
America
making
is usually considered
any
as the
type
training ground for
of
policies which spread.
what did they call it? Any type of monetary,
107 is only outside operation.
any type of monetary
Oh.
gain from Whoops.
What drone
quads
do you
in
use?
general? I use a whole bunch of drones. Depends. My normal go-to is a 75 millimeter Whoop. That's like my daily flyer that I fly a lot. But I have a buttload of quads that I like to fly. All
Even
different
inside
sizes.
videos. He uses all of them.
Even inside
Long
videos,
time
yeah, that's what
lurker,
I've heard.
First time chatter. My Mob 6 Elvers is on beta flight
That's what I've
4-3
heard.
and my TX is on 3-0 Elvers for my 5 quads. Does that mean no bind until BF44 or backward flash the TX because it's SPI? Just look at the channel D.
That's actually a
Thanks,
really
dude.
good question.
Infinity loops, they still can't enforce
Maxi,
indoor videos.
I don't use
Dude,
that.
gotta ask,
I don't
like always,
use
you get that
beta
goblin.
flight, so I'm not sure what version
hey.
they put Express LRS into it. That's a good question. Maybe somebody in chat might know though. Hopefully, Mr. Hot Pants.
This is horse
Hey,
shit
hey
in
to
my
you.
opinion.
How you doing? They still can't enforce indoor videos.
Chop whoops,
Right,
they don't
yeah.
leak photos,
No,
they
it's not
just
that,
have
though.
shit
It's not-
security when they market
It's not
themselves as a
enforcing the
spearhead for
ID.
security.
It's enforcing
Maxi Trillion
the
BF44
the
RC
registering. You have to like.
3.
What did they say? You have to
Happy
register
model
the
has a
quad if you're
4.3
making money
firmware
with it.
to work
If you're
with
using
Elvis
it for
3
any
depending
commercial
on your
reason.
board. Not too bad,
And
bro.
technically, I use all
It's
of my
just an old
quads
replay.
for that.
Thanks.
Technically. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't care. Because, like, I'm going to just do what I'm doing
What
anyways.
is the best
like,
long-range
either
drone
way,
under
but,
500?
oh, that I definitely don't know.
I'm
Long
on
range
BF
is
43 with
long range is
30.
too high.
Kiz Bartlett, they sell themselves as local storage
High
only.
anxiety for me.
Maxi Trillion, try it on the hoop. Fuck the FAA.
Well, there's that too. There's
and they
always
were
that.
cloud
Yeah.
storing your feed. A 4.4 release candidate should get you LRS 3.0.
There you go.
Damn.
Thank you, Brundle.
Okay. Infinity loops, I think you don't need anything at all for indoor. The FAA has no jurisdiction indoors.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah.
do a
No,
bind
that's
and
not
fly
what I'm
a
talking
long
about. It's
range.
something different. I know
We
exactly
are
what
the
you guys are
gorillas.
referring to.
Thanks, I'll look deeper.
Because you're talking about airspace and registering and remote ID. I'm talking about, there was that other separate rule where they were talking about
Build it so
if
you know it
you
will last
make
the long
any type of
journey.
money with drones, it needs to be registered or you need to be licensed or whatever. I forgot exactly what the terms are, but it's the reason that Bot Grinder's fucking YouTube channel isn't monetized. That whatever that is, that I'm gonna have to deal with eventually. Is what I've heard.
For now.
That's just what I've heard.
Can you
I don't know that
4.4
anything
to
is.
X12
I don't know what
FC?
of that is
Shop
legit or
looks,
not.
I
It's
know
all
that
just
I've got two
from what
of
I've
their
heard.
cameras. LOL, not saying they aren't shitty because I'm moving away from them, but it's more complicated than their leaking photos. For part 107. What's new? Monetization in general. You're a good tiny hoop flyer. Thanks for the information. Like your content.
No problem.
FAR has
Thank
no
you.
power indoors. The indoor thing is only recreational. Any commercial usage of drone requires their bullshit.
Exactly. That's what I was
FAA.
referring to. Yeah, because I'm flying indoors, but I'm not only flying recreational, and it's really obvious that I'm not. So that I'm gonna eventually. I think I'm probably gonna end up having to deal with eventually, just to cover my own ass. Not because I think somebody's gonna be knocking on my door about it, but just so that
Operations of
on the
any
off
remote
chance.
systems for monetary gain must contain remote ID is what they are saying may happen.
There we go. Thank you,
Yes,
Isaac.
you are. Hey heads, I thought you were going to be at Whooptopia.
I thought I was going to be as well. I had some life shit pop up. And actually, I'm kind of glad I didn't go because I ended
Infinity Loops
up
FPV
needing to
Gymnasium
replace my stream
Fund.
PC.
Read the Constitution, it's tyranny.
This one, back here. I needed to replace that, and that money that I was going to spend on
Heads, will this
Whooptopia
affect channel with any other
went
RC or only drones?
to that. So, yeah, I didn't end up making it.
Or an old put
I'm
golf
sad that
course
I didn't get to go
converted
for that,
FPV
but I'm
park.
glad that I didn't because I had the money to replace the PC like
Infinity
the day it
Loops
broke.
not unless your
So
county
I got
joins WV. Missed out on some wild parties. You made my Saturday. I'm glad you didn't go. Oswell,
I've heard.
Sundays are usually boring as fuck here.
Yeah, I'm glad
They're
I could be here
normalizing tyranny,
hanging
so
out
the
with you
younger
guys too. It was fun.
generations think we're the crazy ones. Sunday. Monetizing YouTube videos is a headache anyway. LOL, I've already said how my old YouTube channel got bombed. We lost monetization and YouTube just didn't help.
Yeah,
This
true.
is
And
a
that's what I mean. Like,
podcast.
since I'm already on such a
Berkman
tightrope
Forum Press.
with YouTube,
Exactly, Mike.
I don't want to roll the
You
dice
missed
with
VBLE
fucking
Evening,
around with the
haha.
FAA too.
Yeah, this is the only stream I watch. You looking at that 3D plane? I'm back. The FAA
Of
sent
course.
me what?
Of course, I'm looking at that 3D plane, Athix. I've been obsessed with it since you sent it to me. Yeah, I'm circling it like a shark in the water. I'm just not sure when I'm gonna pounce on it. Zotek, you think I missed We Bleed Man, but I'm everywhere. I see everything. I saw We Bleed Man.
This I'm hearing.
I missed it
You
in
got
person.
my vote, Mike.
That's true.
I
That
am
is
not
true.
a stream dude. Why are you on tight ropes with YouTube?
Well, you always are.
Just buy it.
You always are on with on tight ropes with YouTube, just because if you
LOL,
lose
good
it,
shit.
if you lose your
You are a
monetization,
stream
like
dude.
Kiz was just saying,
Heads,
on
you're a
YouTube,
straight
that's
white
it.
male. The
They're
tightrope
not-
is permanent.
they don't like go out of their way to try to
Pounce
help
on
you.
it like a cougar.
They're just like, whatever,
Big
moving
tech.
on, next. They got plenty of other people on the site that are making them money. They're not worried about me. So at any moment, they get if one day the FAA says that they want a channel removed, I bet you YouTube would do it. I bet you they would. So they didn't have to deal with any bullshit on the other end. I don't even think FAA has the jurisdiction to do shit like
YouTube
that.
is Kansai General.
But I bet you YouTube would
And-
comply.
Mike ID vote for you. I hope of be in the cabinet though.
YouTube is cunts in general?
Nope.
Yeah, I
I
wouldn't
wonder
argue
if
with that.
3D will ever become the norm in freestyle.
I kind of hope so, man.
Like FBI with
3D
Twitter.
sick. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Just to avoid any like
Brundle
paperwork
Fly,
and
I don't
bullshit,
see 44
they'll just
RC
comply.
with enable expert mode on and show unstable releases, possibly nothing released for my board yet. Without a doubt. YouTube would just find some bullshit reason to delete you and you would never know the real reason.
Exactly. Yep. And then they're not willing to help at all, and then that's it. You're done. There's no going back. There's no second chance. Like once you're out of it, you're
3D
out of it.
Hoop does freestyle LOL.
So I'm trying to be careful about it. I don't want to ruin it. You know, we
That
worked hard to
3D
get
scares
it.
me.
So
I'll stick to wing proxy. Which board?
the 3D scares you. Yeah, 3D is interesting. I'm looking forward to
Like
it though.
a one-way hoop. Monetization is easy to abuse. When I got demonetized, it was because someone click-bombed the ads. We had to make a new YouTube channel and partner with someone instead. Come on, CNN said you're a conspiracy theorist.
Yeah, I know, but all of
3D
those
fractal hoop is
conspiracies
very
ran
interesting.
out. They're all true now.
John Doe,
So now I got.
sent a 450
I'm not a conspiracy
millimeters
theorist
3D
anymore, am I?
trainer.
I'm just a.
Gordon
Theorist.
upside down. Shit, I don't have 10.9 configurator, that's why I sent it.
Could
I
be.
ordered both the Fractal
Could be, yeah, if
65
your
and
configurator's
75
out
and can't
of,
bind to either updated
out of
my
date.
transmitter's LRS firmware and
Could
everything still
be.
nothing. I want to fly 3D, but I want to start with the
Can't bind to
Fractal.
either. Updated my transmitter,
That's why
ELRS
you need
firmware, and everything.
sponsors like
Still nothing.
established titles.
Uh,
What about another platform like BitChute? Need 10.9 too.
I've debated on BitChute. I've debated. I don't know. If we need to, we will, but I don't think we'll need to right now. I'm just going to try to stay in YouTube's good graces as long as I can without having to kiss too much ass. What ESC software is better for Tiny Whoops? I think BlueJ, personally. I like BlueJ for Tiny Whoops. But that's just me. C-Drums, you said you're having trouble binding your Fractal 65 and 75. Where are we at? How are we trying to bind? What version do we have on our radio? Updated my transmitter, ELRS firmware, and everything. What did you upgrade to? Update to? Give me some deets. Maybe we can help you.
What ESC software is better for Tiny Hoop? Crazy B4SX1280. LOL, it's not even a theory, you are a factist.
Ooh, a factist.
Wait,
I like
that's
that.
not right.
Oh, wait, no, yeah, it's
The CIA
fascist.
didn't kill Kennedy. Nice ethics. Or Raid Shadow Legends. Or Raken. Rumble Immo.
By the way,
The
everyone,
FBI didn't kill Milk.
today's stream brought to you by
Maxie just flashed one of those yesterday on 4-4. I'm a silly bitch, thanks guys. Humans ain't reals. Work from home and make 20k a month, lol.
Yeah, right?
I've been playing The Witcher 3 and loving it.
Very
Birds are
nice.
not real.
I played The Witcher
got a plain wing
2
Expo question. Does Expo work the same
on an
in
OG
plain?
3D monitor. If you ever even saw those, I don't even have the monitor anymore. I had one of the original 3D monitors where you had to wear glasses that had shutters on them that were battery powered, and the shutters would blink super fast to make the picture look three-dimensional.
As quads.
Real OG
Birds aren't
3D
too real.
stuff.
Try the 3 plug and bind. I'll vote for Mike if I get the DEA to myself. Updated to the newest LRS because my 65 and 75 came with 3.0.
Yeah, they should have came with 3.0. So they're running Quicksilver. So have you plugged them into Quicksilver yet? Gone to the receiver tab, made sure it's in binding mode, and then gone to the Lua script in your radio and clicked bind. Have you done that yet? Have you tried that yet?
Oh, you might have different radio ELRS version different from your FC ELRS version. LOL. LOL. Bitterroot's def an agent.
That's a fact.
I am buying Raken.
Yeah.
Not only that monetization is worth absolutely jack, I think my biggest payout was £7 and it was for a video that had over 100,000 views. The real money is sponsors. What's the code for your Raken discount? Yes, Dusty. Lol JK. Corsair for me. Tried plugging and unplugging 3 times. It will bind, but it randomly loses
don't do it that
telemetry
way.
and regains.
Don't bind them that way.
Shit. Like those 3D TVs.
Instead of doing that, go to
should pay you.
Chrome browser. Go to Quicksilver, bosshobby.com, or I'm sorry, bosshobby.quicksilver.com or some shit like that. Just go to Google and look up Boss Hobby Quicksilver. But go to it's all through browser based. You don't need to download anything. Just go in to the actual Whoop, go to the receiver tab, and you should see, it'll say ELRS binding status, and it should say status binding. And then go into your Lua script, hit bind. It'll say binding status bound on Quicksilver. And then I think you do 3 times up on pitch, 3 times down on pitch, and it'll save it and then reset it. Reboot the quad.
But never let me arm and take off. I almost buy one of those. You need to play The Witcher 3, bro.
Maybe I will.
Sayati FPV,
Maybe I will.
how is it going?
Oh shit, what up, Sayati?
LMAO. Ithix FPV, I run high expo on my quads, do the same for my wings at first. Good kiss having a snack. Sayati.
Have yourself
Dusty
a little
depends
snack.
on if you have a FC or only RX of how you do it.
Well, he's talking about the bind and fly fractals. So it's built in. It's built in ELRS, so he's good. You need to do it through Quicksilver though. Do it through the firmware. Don't try to unplug and plug and do all that. Just do it through the firmware. It's easy peasy. Once you're actually in Quicksilver doing it.
Bind to version ELRS 3.0. Like Raid Shadow Legends. Agent Pothead. Okay, been using a FC for now. Ithix FPV slowly building a no FC wing. Oh, the stress, the pressure. Sayati FPV, it's not ramen, is it? Did you know your video of you having problems binding to ELRS is a feature on Beta FPV? The gang
Newbie
dude
drone.
is here. Hello Sayati.
Not Beta FPV.
AHH first update, then stab yourself in the eye. Works every time. LOL. Use the configurator. Noobdrin.
Yes.
Gordon, he is.
Just stab yourself in the eyes with soldering irons.
It's on Beta Flight Com. Sayatev. You had me a bind. Yes, Johannes Nakbal. NBD didn't he support Quicksilver? LOL.
Nope. And I don't think they plan on it either. So
Quicksilver, hell of a movie.
Too bad.
Oh Christ, kids. LOL. NBD also put it up on their site. I messaged them like, yo, there's wrong info in there. I was being funny. Depends on the rig. Dusty. Heads, what up?
Oh,
sorry,
nothing.
NBD.
We were just listening to X Jet's
little
video on FAA
Looks
bullshit.
Like you got one of the Acro B without the train wreck OSD. Lucky II. Infinity
Me?
Loops, did you and Sayati
I don't think
FPV
so.
ever have that onesie battle?
We were supposed to have a onesie battle? What the fuck is that?
One.
What the fuck's a onesie battle?
10
like
FPV
the
been
tiny
flying the
whoop
Ranger
motors?
and
The
building a
onesies?
nano drac.
What are we talking about? I don't know. I'm down for competitions anytime, though. I did have the OSD go out, by the way. It only happens for a split second.
I thought it was a snuggie battle. For Christmas, LOL.
Check this out.
On Christmas,
If you go to
you get together and wrestle in your onesies.
138, watch OSD right here now. And it's back. Just like that. During a trippy spin, that's all it
Shoot me
takes.
an email with what you said, please.
One trippy spin,
I had a onesie battle with your mom.
and it's gone.
OGDR Love had
And
the
it's
same
back.
issue with the OSD.
But it was only that one
Christmas
time.
Streams we said you and Sayati should have a battle in your onesies.
Oh,
binding to the
yeah.
fractals.
Yeah. I forgot about that. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Can't hang.
Now
bro,
we'll have to do
Jet
it
have
next
good
Christmas,
fun
I
people.
guess. Next time the
NBD is kind of shitty on purpose. It seems Betaf seems to be shitty
next
by
time the
accident.
onesies are out, we'll have to do it then.
Was that a NBD or
That
Have
was
you seen
Newbie
how
Drone.
bad mine is on the streams?
I have not. No. I know OG's was terrible on the last
NBD software
Newbie Drone
firmware
he
is
got.
closed source.
I don't remember what it was. I think he's still in chat. He might be able to tell you, but he he had one that the OSD was going out on it like every I don't know,
Random numbers
twice a
pop up
flight
and shit,
maybe.
LOL. And
Oh
about the
shit!
mud and the
Yeah, he didn't
lens.
do all that.
My OSD was crap.
Interesting. Yeah, no, his didn't do a bunch of random numbers. That's even worse.
Heads and Sayati should play a game of hoop. Next live OG can review his runs.
Yeah, I don't think he will. I think OG was gonna go live tomorrow night, but he still has pneumonia, so maybe he won't.
Okay, mine would break up bad. Anybody testing
Maybe.
440 RC5?
No.
My Hummingbird V2
Beta
does
Flight
that too.
can suck my butt.
Plus won the game of hoop. Never thought I'd see the day Beta FPV was better quality control than newbie drone.
Oh, hey.
Corona.
Hey.
It's trash like
Let's settle
20 to
down.
30 times
Alright?
a flight.
Let's settle down.
Game of hoop.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
I don't know what 1Z battle is, but I'd rather see you both dressed in piggin suits throwing mayonnaise at stuff.
Excuse you?
Wow, OG, tell him to get better. Game of hoop. Is it better to solder the motors on a tiny hoop FC or
OG's
just
alright,
use the
man.
plug-in
He
motors?
fucking went to
Game of hoop. Easy now.
he went to Whooptopia with
Game of
that.
hoop.
It's been bugging him. Like
Game
he's
of
had
hoop.
this going on for like
Beta
over a
flight
month.
motors.
He'll be alright. He just needed some medicine,
Devils,
I think, to
put
actually
on
get
a
it to clear
toothpick,
up.
It still flies. I am gonna try 4.4 this weekend.
Yeah,
OGDR
not
love,
happening
do
for
you
me.
have that new variant, the BS 24/7?
Not
Game of
happening
hoop.
for me.
Game of tiny hoop heads vs Sayati.
I'm down for games of
too.
Whoop with whoever.
Beta
I don't care.
flight
Let's
motors
we
fly
could do
like
a
a
whole
5-inch.
big one, a whole big community one. I don't care. I'm always
Sayati
down.
and heads have different flying styles. Instead of a battle, you guys should make a video together showing the differences in hoop flying styles. Sponsored by Tiny Hoop. LOL.
Ooh, who sent these again? Who sent me all these pictures in the email of the CNC 65 and 75 millimeter frames? Those are kind of slick. I want to. Hang on a minute. My phone's not letting me blow them up. Let me see if I can pull them up so you guys can see what I'm looking at. So I'm not just sitting here all. It's a secret. You're not allowed to know.
Both heads and Sayati are rad pilots. was
Oh,
me.
I appreciate that.
Dusty Joe, are you on Discord?
That was you, Z Monster. Are you okay with me
Oh
showing
no,
these
I
on
just sent
stream?
you an unsolicited picture of my willy.
Well, those I get all the time, anyways. Those are
Hoop
normal.
game if chicken crash.
Bro, the way you got your fucking screws organized, you serial killer. What is going on right here? What is this?
I just gave Quicksilver a
Never
try.
in my
Can I
wildest
configure
dreams.
Turtle mode on it. It goes full throttle for 2 seconds but doesn't flip me
Look at
over
the
like
prep
Turtle
work.
and BF.
Look at the prep work.
Hopefully
for
I
this
can figure it out. I've had them for
picture.
2 weeks now. What's your email?
Amazing.
65 millimeters or don't even try, ha ha ha. That is why there should be a game of hoop sponsored
That's a cool
by
little.
Tiny
I like that.
Hoop.
Like a real thin
Yet I've
cut right
FPV
there.
been using the Inav group for
That's kinda
help.
nice.
Got into weeks solo.
That's a super
Wow.
thin cut.
Holy shit, Dexter. What up, heads?
I like it
That S
though.
boss. That organization has
That,
to be
that
for
build
the
looks
picture.
really cool.
Sexy organization.
I hope it's for the picture, because
OCD much.
good lord,
Heads vs Avisen FPV game. If hoop love to see that.
I'm in.
Wings.
Oh,
Human
heads versus
fan I see.
aviation would be fun.
Hit
I
me
don't know why I
up.
said heads. Like I'm not me. Yeah, I would love to fly against aviation. He's another really fun pilot. He does some wild shit.
Valentine's onsies
Speaking
would
of
be
wild
perfect
shit.
for you too. LOL. Wow, great frame.
So so you
That
have a
looks
little
so
Velcro
clean.
strip for the bottom.
LOL.
Is that
I'm not me either.
blue? Wait a minute. Is that
Looks
a
super thirsty.
3D printed part? Is there a 3D printed part underneath the carbon? Is that what I'm looking at?
Clean as
What's the
FK.
blue?
LOL.
Am I missing something here? Did I
Anyone
not?
ever disassemble motors? I've had some Xylos fail after minor crashes, and
Oh,
it looks like
the
there is
sides of it are
epoxy
painted
rubbing the top
blue.
of the
I see
winding.
now.
Twos.
I see.
No, it is paint.
I see. Yeah.
Heads
Okay.
vs heads. Just got here. Who makes that frame?
Me versus me? I'm down.
I want one.
Z Monstar makes these frames. In chat. He made these. In-house. Pretty slick.
How much does this weigh?
Pretty slick. That's a good question. He didn't send any pictures of it on a scale.
Heads
so
on
that,
your last video you are soldering and then grab the soldering stick by tip lol.
yeah. Did you not know what that's from? Yeah, that was a little bit of a callback.
IVX
Women holding
2445.
soldering iron. That was a callback
Anyone done any foam
to
core
a
hoop
really
frames?
old picture. Here, this picture right here.
Nice
Such a
build.
dumb picture. So that was a callback to this picture right here, which gets reposted a lot on like Facebook and shit. This woman holding it by the hot end.
It maybe crashed shitty though.
So yeah, anyways, that was the whole reason I did that little when I was holding it by the hot end. It was just like a little,
My Discord.
just a little nod to that.
Yes, the meme.
That was all. That was all that was. But yes, I was holding that. Did you also notice that the scale says boobs on it and it doesn't say the weight of the quad? Because that was there too. There were a few little memes that I thought of adding in there while
I knew
was
that was a
editing it.
nod to something.
Yeah,
She
yeah,
likes to hold the hot end. Sorry, not sure. Don't have a scale. It is a 2 millimeters.
It's
That
2
girl
millimeter
looks
thick
just
carbon?
Like my ex, it haunts me every time that pops up.
Interesting.
Like the books on the scale. So mature.
And you don't have a scale handy at all?
LOL.
No, sorry, don't
Heads
have a scale.
vs Akira
Fuck.
FPV since AV Asian has much more space in his house.
Ooh.
Love the memes.
Bro, Akira,
LOL.
I wouldn't even take that fight.
Probably close to 5 grams, maybe 4,
That's
7.
you're telling me to
Maybe
fight
20G.
an alien.
No.
That's a mutant. Akira is not a normal pilot. Akira is he is ungodly. I'd love to try though. I'd love to try.
Let
I
me
just
check what is
I
a
have
good
no
weight.
faith in myself against him. Yeah, if you can find a weight for that. That was a cool little quad you built there though. I like that. I like the carbon base with the ducts. I think that's going to be the move.
Looks could be mid 4-5-ish.
It's going to be the move next.
It's not the plane, it's the pilot. Less than 23G.
Less than 23 grams? You can work with that because Newbie Drone's new bind and fly 65 that I just flew today. That's 23.8.
1820G is good.
Yikes.
65
And that doesn't have
weight.
carbon fiber on it. That's just as is. That's a big old yikes.
Eight-bit FPV Redec 72. Your name is technically 1-byte FPV. NBD put tank hoop.
I need some good...
It's because that fancy new OSD weighs more. LOL, is it?
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Beta FPV and Happy Model will start selling ducks only. Getting there.
They spell it different. That says baseline, but right there on the frame, that says... Oh, I can't zoom into it, of course. That says BASS, baseline. This is a different baseline.
Chop whoops, no, his name is a bit flip. Aw shit, confusion. To stop confusion.
Yeah,
Baseline.
probably. Maybe they did.
Look, good deal. It's baseline like the fish. Base conundrum.
It isn't.
Nick Burns told me that.
It's not.
Dude, look how bad my OSD is.
Stop it, Nick.
Upside down, inside out, backside in. AHH balls, I can't post a link.
Just send it to me. Send it to me on Facebook or some shit. Or however, how do people send me links?
Tomato.
How do you guys
Holy
send me
catfish.
links? Discord?
It's baseline like Robot Lady says it.
Yeah, I like that. Well, it's bass like drum and bass. That's
Gordon
the easiest way to
Tomada.
remember it. It's a Nathan Loops inspired quad. Nathan Loops got the loops, the L-O-O-P-Z from doing
Holy
loops like
catfish,
doing,
holy catfish, holy catfish.
you know, doing
LOL.
beat loops and all that shit.
Holy catfish, what's going on?
Holy catfish. You take your
It's
coxoxonoxers elsewhere,
baseline
buddy.
like the speakers bumping Mad Negro music in your neighborhood at 2 a.m. Okay, it is a 67mm x 2mm, weighs 327 gram. Heads why Happy Model didn't send you the baseline.
Because Happy Model doesn't like me.
Facebooked it to you.
Happy Model's not a fan.
IDC I'll annoying Karen LOL. Acid software for loops. That was funny. I don't care who you are. Were we not just talking about staying on YouTube's good side?
Hey, I didn't do anything.
You mom too.
That was chat. Not me. I ain't do nothing.
He called them out on 7 diamond boards.
I didn't do
LOL.
nothing.
I do hope Nathan Loops is good. I miss his videos. He was the inspiration for me that you can fly freestyle indoors.
Bro, me too.
Underpowered rig, because the underpowered motors would sag the batteries a little bit less.
What do you got going
What
on
did
here,
I
Kevin
just-
Scotty?
says, yeah, at times enable low battery callouts in your controller. I used to have that. I used to have that set up back before OSD.
Oh yeah, and yours is doing the dark thing too. Wait,
Yeah,
is this
it
the?
feels lighter with these batteries though?
This isn't the standalone
For
VTX
sure it
though.
does.
OG had the standalone VTX and it was
Okay,
doing this.
yeah, it flies unbelievable at this weight.
Coxoxo Noxoxo for
With these
everyone.
mods, this is
What'd you do to yours, Ciati?
incredible.
Man, that OSD is really bad.
So
Jesus.
there you go. I mean,
Don't drink the water. It makes the frogs non-binary.
once they get the, maybe it's just my board. Maybe all the
What's
other
up,
boards
guys?
don't have the OSD problem. But what I'm gonna
Not
say
stabilized,
is,
wow.
once the OSD stuff gets figured out,
Yeah, your shit is just like it's like every couple
this is
seconds.
a perfectly
Overload
good
CPU.
Dude, this thing is
Kaveen
spazzing out.
to the
Coxonoxo.
I don't know why yours is
Dude, my
freaking out so
Osmo
bad.
is bad.
ELRS board. And in theory,
Is it because you got so much shit on the screen? I took all mine off. All I did was I put telemetry, time, flight time, and battery power. That's it. I took all this other stuff off. Is it because it's displaying too much? Is it just freaking out?
in
I'm
theory,
curious.
this will.
What about all that mud?
Oops.
All the
This
He
mud,
has OSD to disappear on ARM unless it's low pack.
the mud that's all over the lens.
Infinity
will
loops and Cyodi FPV
be
that was
more
like
durable
OGDR
and
love.
just like better
It
quality.
Yeah.
just needs 5 more cells
Looks
in the
exactly
battery.
like it.
I gotta be honest.
Curious what CPU
remembered.
usage is. I don't think
I mean,
so.
I
I've
can
never
fly
had
it.
that problem before.
I mean, I can fly it fine,
Okay.
but.
All right. Yeah, I'll have to ask.
Oscar Shock Soxo no.
I'll have to ask OG. Did you put what changes you made in it anywhere?
You need check CPU.
Wait, no, that's all your
It's
other
S.
stuff.
That camera is clear as
oh, wait.
mud.
We saved weight.
You got 0702 Weebleeds on there or Happy Models? I can't tell.
Its probably CPU
That's
is
all,
not
some of your shit.
overclocked on the F411 to 120 megahertz. That caused overload CPU.
So what you
Just
got? You got
Facebook to another
0702s?
one heads the video is milky through NBD boards. It's like that with my NBD V123 boards as well, but this is the first time the OSD has gone nutso. The BB motors that will fix it.
And you did the Mobula
5,
canopy?
kind of cool little mohawk look. Let's get some propellers on here. We'll get it on the scale.
Yeah, the same. I used the
30K
same.
motors 0802.
30,000 kV Happy Model motors? Wait, those are 0802s?
Easy. If your propellers are flying off, or
No shit.
Full ultimate freestyle tiny hoop setup Meteor 65 frame mob 6 canopy cam tiny hoop 0702300000s.
Oh, okay, yeah, I thought they were 0702s.
I wish I
Aphex?
didn't
Fucking
have like
lying.
400 in NBD FCS.
raised plastic.
Have you tried flashing Quicksilver?
On the,
I thought.
on the motor shaft rather. And
You thought wrong!
Ultimately hoop LOL.
right, and then
My B.
here, oh, I gotta plug the motor.
Oh you can't.
That one's a little
It is
Picked
your
up a
B.
second-hand Jerome
It
Mobile
is
6
your
for
B.
130 us frame swap is a must. Cyodi FPV I will try then on my props.
that's all. No big deal.
Cyodi the dive down the stairs and into the tiny hoop gates is insane. Also the massive power loop you do in your living room is so epic.
That's fine. There's actually a chance that one of these motor leads is too short. Let me, and
Okay, so I think we ended up with similar changes. I didn't change the frame and all that though because I didn't have any extra frames laying around, so I just kept it in the cockroach. But I did swap motors,
Tiny
pigtail,
hoop motors.
and canopy
Now loop a ceiling fan.
because that all sucked.
I just had these
The motors it came with were such shit. They're so dumpy. I don't know what the hell I'm going to use them on. I don't use 19,000 kV for anything anymore.
Alright, we got that
Nice
going.
prop advice. Dental floss works great. Brundle fly, it is bound it would have been another day or two before I figured that out.
Helicopter,
Loop spinning ceiling fan, oh oh.
spinning, and we're gonna get it.
They're so
Not
pretty
really,
though.
I mean, it's technically speaking, it's
Let me see some flights.
I'll take M.
and just like better quality.
Can I have the motors heads? I run 19k.
I just remember.
Yo, check your Facebook, heads sent you another link.
Yeah.
Awesome,
John,
glad you're in the
send me
air.
a message. I'll send them out to you. You can have them. I don't want them. They still got the plugs and shit on them. You can have them. I got you, brother. Why does Facebook wait until I open it to alert me that there's a message? Like, aren't you supposed to let me know that there's a message? Like,
I hate to do this to new
when it's not open? You know?
You should trade the whole thing out and get something good.
Look how dark your camera picture is, too.
You have my info.
OGs
from
did that
giveaway.
as well. OGs did
Paid
that
FBLOL
where it looked
is 1,100.
it looked really muddy
8,000 kV
until
good for 2.5
the
inch 2S.
OSD went away, and then you could tell the
Save on
screen
data.
got like noticeably brighter.
To be honest with you guys, this is what the RunCam Nano 3 looks like being run through the newbie drone AIO.
Oh, that looks like shit.
And now this is what that exact same camera looks
That
like.
room is fucking
going
rad looking.
through the Mobula 6 AIO. Exact same
Bro, the difference.
Yes, I already showed a
Jeez.
comparison today by just switching the AIO
This
if
is
I
one of the
remember.
reasons I
Dude.
do not run
Nano
the newbie
3S
drone
look
acro
shitty when they
keyboards.
overheat and been sitting for a while.
Look
You
at the
gotta
difference
fly
in
them
that.
to get consistent
It
image.
looks like the room is on fire and it's filled with black
Can you
smoke.
fucking
I
believe
hate to
that?
do this to newbie drone, but
It looks like the room is on fire and it's filled with black
Send this
smoke.
to me, but you know, I didn't ask them
Look at
to
that.
send it
Kiz
to me,
Bartlett,
so
you are
I'm
correct.
gonna be honest with you guys. This is what the RunCam.
Ugly
well,
as
maybe
shit.
It's just because I'm blaming. I did. I've got
Jesus, dude, that's a huge difference.
inverted things.
Good
All of my
grief,
NVD
man.
boards are like
And here
that.
we go. Bruh.
Looks like a vape shop in there, lol.
It really does, dude. Yeah. Yeah, just
I
oh.
guess AIO shit.
It looks like you just licked your finger and like wiped it on the
Now we've got a
lens.
different camera, and
Yeah, that looks like
in
shit.
my opinion,
Man.
this camera looks
I have
better.
5 of them V1, V2,
Here's
3XV, 3S.
what I want to show you.
Well, I'm glad you pointed that out.
It
I never
happens to
even
one of
tried.
my VTXs
I never
when
even
it's
tried
hot.
plugging any other camera
That
into the flight
AIO
controller.
not a good idea.
I didn't even bother.
Then it's prob your cameras. Way
Ugh,
worse than the Betaf.
gross, dude.
Change my mind, lol.
Yeah, that looks like shit.
Must be serious quality issue going on in China. Thanks Sayati FPV
I
for
guess.
that inside.
I guess.
It wasn't
I don't
a
know.
different camera, it was a different AIO.
Yeah, right.
Dude,
Same
I literally
camera,
just figured this
just
out. I
plugging the
assumed it was
camera
the
into a
NVD
different
camera that looked like ass.
onboard VTX, a different built-in VTX.
Thanks
That's
God,
crazy.
Hummingbird V2 look better
That's crazy.
than that.
Their VTX looks like shit. That looks really bad. I mean, the RunCam Nano 3 is not like the best camera, but it's not that bad.
It's probably the 800 million
That
infection
was-
rate with 80% severity.
Ugh. That was brutal. That is a brutal comparison.
So what would be a good combo FC VTX?
I like the Super B
I
with
never thought the
a
VTX
standalone.
had that much to do with
whatever
the
your
picture.
favorite
I thought it was the camera.
VTX
I mean, as
is.
long as you were getting good signal. Pico
Uh,
FTW.
But the Super B is pretty nice flight controller to cut
The
a
NVD Oz
a
has
different
shit in it.
VTX in if you want one, if you want a standalone, if that's
LOL.
your thing.
Diamond board LOL tough as the Biden administration.
Diamond board is rough, man. I'm trying to like them still, but they're making it harder and harder to like them because it's just, they fall
I have
apart.
a VTX
I look
that
at them
shows
and they
kaleidoscope
stop working.
colors.
I open it and I look at it and then it stops working and I got to message Jason and be like, hey, I got 2 more I'm sending back, dude. I'm not
John
keeping
Doe
these.
ROFL.
I've been stacking up dead diamonds upstairs. I'm not keeping these fucking things. I'm sending them back. Either keep them happy model or send me back a replacement. One or the other, but I'm not going to keep stacking all these dead diamonds here. I don't even get a chance to fly them. I like put them in and I go to test motors and one of the ESCs is just dead. It's like, oh, okay, well.
Is 326 gram
Fantastic.
heavy. Dead diamonds everywhere.
Is 3.26 grams heavy? Well, it depends on what the 3.26 grams is. What are we talking
Have you put
here?
Quicksilver on your Mob Light 7 Hero yet?
Yes.
The diamond is only 5 of a
I
gram
did.
lighter than the indestructible regular-sized F4 board yo.
The
LOL should name Black Diamond.
the
Fuck that
Moblite
diamond board.
HD0. I did.
8-bit FPV Redec 72 stop with the
I sure
peyote.
did.
Frame. Why you keep buying?
Frame is
As
3.26.
bulletproof
That's not
as
bad.
mail in voting.
That's not bad.
They get expensive. It's the wrong buy.
Why you
three,
keep
get
buying?
one. Your wife will say
I can't.
yes.
I can't find anything else that fits my builds the way that does. That I like. Just can't. Full size. Any full sized flight controller puts the flight controller right up behind
That's
the camera.
the only time the
in my
Kaleidoscope
build,
goes away.
and the diamond keeps it
I
like
just
way
weighed
far
my
away.
Meteor 65 and it's between 3 and 4G. I feel like the hoop market right now is like deciding whether you want to step in shit or fall down a hole prematurely. Either way, you're going to be in a bad position.
Yeah, it's like, do you want to have a
8-bit
bruise or
FPV
do you
Deck
want to
72
stink?
LOL.
Yeah.
Shit right, fractal frame.
Yeah. Yeah, I do a camera in front instead of above, so I do need to be cautious of my flight controller. Not necessarily. I could do any flight controller and just put a little piece of foam back there. I'm just being a lazy bitch. But also, I don't know. I'm a glutton for
whoops have never
punishment,
been
I
better?
guess.
30 seconds till the next race. Where can send you a sample of the frame? Send to
There's an
Fractal
address
to fix
in the
shit
description
diamonds.
right below here. It should be. If not, just DM me and I got you. Send to Fractal.
I'm like a battered
fixes
wife
shit
with
di-
the
dude, he-
diamonds, but it's so good when it's
He's
good.
asked me to send him my old Session 5s, my old flight controllers. He's asked me to send everything. He's like, I'll fix whatever you got. Just send
I
it back.
never thought the VTX
I just
would
need
send
to.
out a muddy signal. I always thought
I
the
need to send
quality
him
of the
all my
picture was
sessions,
basically
my
just
Session
the camera.
5s, and get those fucking things
1
fixed.
minute remaining. Mob 7 ones is gold standard.
Oh, sorry, Johannes. Let me give you the robot lady. Here.
Send them to Martha's Vineyard.
It was a little too much.
1 minute remaining.
There we go. That's better. All right.
Pilots arm your quads.
Oh, I turned it off right as you wrote that. I'm sorry. I missed it. I cock blocked you.
Teehee.
All right. Well, on that note of just sheer
Pilots arm your
happiness
quads.
and all of our
Teehee.
shit quality
Safe
control
and effective.
products
Ask
coming
your
out.
doctor today.
Yes, safe and effective.
Pilots arm your children.
All right, boys. I'm getting the fuck out of here. We'll be back tomorrow night. I don't know what we're doing tomorrow night. OG was supposed to stream tomorrow night. Now I'm
My shit works.
streaming, apparently, allegedly.
Thanks for hanging
So
heads.
I will be here tomorrow night, and we'll do something. I don't know. We'll find something to fly, and we'll do something.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I'll keep you guys posted, though. Stay tuned to the Discord for updates on stream times and all that
Woot woot.
fun shit. Have
Good
yourselves
night,
a good
all.
night. Thank you for hanging
Much
out.
love, heads. Have a
You
lovely
all are amazing. Enjoy your
sleep.
nights.
Thirsty Thursday. Ciao.
Yes, Thirsty Thursdays.
Later, why all?
That's the plan
Cool
for
of
tomorrow.
you to hang
There you
out
go.
Tonight, heads. Thanks, man.
Yeah, likewise, brother.
L8R.
You all have yourselves a good night, and we
GNEO.
will see you
Night, guys.
tomorrow.
Night, gang. Good night. Later, all. Late care, friends. Night. Peace out, heads. Rock out, mofos. Glad to be here with all y'alls. Disarm your quads. Awesome stream, brother. Hit the like, guys. Laters, y'alls. Later, fellas.
You're fucking 10
Peace,
ply,
love,
bud.
and coke can grease.